Hello, everybody. I'm starting a new channel, and we're going to be talking about whiskey, bourbon, toys, media. Just want to give a quick short to let everybody know what to expect to talk about, plus much more. Hello, everybody. I'm starting a new channel, and we're going to be Hey guys, this is Dave with BTM Reviews. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing as good as I am. It's Monday. What is today? November 18th. What are we, like 10 days away from, 10 days away from Thanksgiving? Well, I just want to thank everybody that went over to Rumble the other night for the ridiculousness of the South Park basically edited or deleted videos, and then the best turkey killer movie I've ever seen in my life, but also one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. So it was a good mix of two feelings. Like, this is a killer turkey, but damn, this movie's bad, but good in a bad in a bad way. It just wasn't good at all. Nobody was good in the movie. The best character was a turkey, and it was bad. But I had a good time with the chat over there. There was a lot of people watching, got a bunch of new subs or followers. Because on Rumble, we have followers. We don't have subs. So that was nice. Tonight, I don't know what we're going to talk about. We'll probably talk maybe about Russia cutting a cable in the ocean. Maybe we'll talk about some Swedish people getting pamphlets saying prepare for nuclear invasion or whatever, or nuclear stuff going on. Or we'll talk about JJ Trujillo's last two episodes. We got that to look at. You guys have probably seen it, but I haven't seen them. I do all that with you guys. Let's bring Jim's muted right now, so I don't think he's ready. What do you say? Yeah, give me 2 minutes. Oh, there he is. He's back on screen. How you doing,
All
Jim?
Right. I had to run and take care of some
business.
See a man about a horse.
You had to go take care of some business.
Yeah.
So how are you tonight, buddy?
I'm all right. I don't know. There's lots of stuff going on in the world. I don't know. We were talking about it in the back room about Dave's drinking a beer.
Yes. Yeah. What's up, Dalton?
Anyway, cables being cut. Iran's Ayatollah could be in a coma.
Jonas is high from Sweden because I mentioned.
How's your internet going?
Well, I asked him about
the internet in Sweden.
The pamphlets.
Oh, the pamphlets. That's right. They give you pamphlets in Sweden telling you to be prepared for war or some kind of apocalypse or something.
How many killer turkey? Exactly. It's the best one I've ever seen and the only one I've ever seen, and also one of the worst movies I've ever seen. More road rash bar music. Yeah, dude, we're gonna have more fun on Rumble because you know what I didn't get? I didn't get a notification from Rumble, Jim, about nonsense. Like you played this.
Well, Rumble doesn't have an automatic system like YouTube does.
Awesome.
You know, I mean, you eventually you could get a takedown notice, like they, you know, if they did, like you know, like we might get a takedown notice about the South Park thing. Like they might send a notice and say take it down.
Maybe.
Well, it's owned by Comedy Central, I'm pretty sure. So
it's
or whoever owns it.
Paramount.
I don't know. Paramount, WB, whoever owns it, or
yeah,
know, whatever. I don't know. So eventually they might go, hey, take that down. Who knows?
Oh, I know, man. It was the most viewed night we've ever had over there for me. 346 people watched.
I mean, technically, you're not supposed. People play music nonstop on Rumble and shit. And there's, you know,
what do they care? Like, I don't get it. Like, nobody's going to look for fucking Thanksgiving. That's just not a thing people are looking for. And maybe two people are going to say, "Hey, guys, you need to check out one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen. Here you go." Cynic was pissed off, guys, because
I went looking for y'all on YouTube, and I went, "Oh, damn! I guess they ended early." Oh, all right then. That just went to bed.
Well,
either way,
you had the link.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not one to like, you know, click in when you guys are done and chit chatting in the background. Yeah.
We don't care about that.
Well, I mean, yeah, it feels lonely when you click in and the screen's all dark. So
Jim checked out after the 3rd episode of South Park.
Oh, did he?
He didn't get to see the killer turkey.
It was late. It was like
I don't understand, Jim. Why are you so
pissed
about Sweden cutting the cord? They just want to use Netflix instead of cable now.
It was Finland.
That's
Finland. All day you've been talking about them cutting the cord. I did that years ago, and you didn't say anything about it. So
Finland didn't do it themselves. Russia did it for them. So that's
they're
problem.
forcing them. Yeah, I see where that could be a problem.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Daddy said, "I'm cutting your internet," but Dad, I live in my own house. I'm still cutting your internet. Oh, well, that's a problem.
That's kind of an issue. A little baby bit. Who was it today that was saying, well, somebody dropped Anchor and tore it, blah, blah, blah. And they were trying to. Yeah, but I'm saying somebody was trying to say it was a complete accident. I don't believe that. There's too many systems.
Everybody knows what that fucking cable is. That thing
is
protected.
Yeah, did you guys yeah, it's on like all the navigation systems. That cable where it is marked. It's got a huge red thing for 10,000 feet on either side of it saying "Do not anchor here."
5 miles away. They know better.
Like they know, you know.
Yeah.
It's like they actually probably get alerted when somebody's within the 10,000 feet that, hey, there's a ship in this fucking safety zone, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about Spirit Airlines filing for bankruptcy?
Heard that. Yeah.
You know, like Spirit Airlines is known for like the passengers getting into fights and everything.
Yeah. There's a reason for that, right?
Yeah. But did you know that also that Spirit Airlines is also known for the employees getting into fights?
No.
Didn't know that because I don't fly Spirit.
Go suck another dirty dick. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. Do not play with me because I'm not the one nor the two.
She's so
You're not the one or the two. Let's go. You ain't got shit. You ain't gonna do nothing. Like I said, keep my fucking name out your mouth, bitch.
Mine is always in yours for some reason.
No, some reason. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here before I slap the shit out of you.
You're not gonna snatch shit.
Am I the only one that lives for this stuff?
I'm not trying me. Try me, can't keep up. I be done drop kick your ass. Fuck out of here, you dirty bitch. Yes, you are. Fuck out of here. You and your raggedy ass fucking bitch. Fuck out of here. Go suck a dick. Like I said what I said. And I said what I said. Please step to me like you want it.
Yeah. Tell that bitch. You dirty bitch.
Go suck another dirty dick.
I love it when my algorithm gets stuck on these, and it's just 30 of them back to back. It's the greatest. It's the greatest day ever when that happens.
What the fuck?
I'm not one of the two, bitch. You tried me 2 times. I want you to do it a third.
I never heard that one. I've just heard I'm not the one. I'm gonna start using that.
I mean, I thought the number 1 was going pee and number 2 was taking a shit. So I don't know.
She's not the one.
She's not the number 1 or the number 2.
No, bro. She ain't the one to be playing with. Look at Dave.
I have never seen a Spirit Airlines booth at the airport, so I don't know what the fuck this is. But I mean, this is awful. Is this what their airline is? Just ghetto airlines?
It's Carnival Cruise of the Air.
You remember the Snoop Dogg airplane movie?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is in real life.
No.
You know, and the fucked up thing about Spirit Airlines is it's actually not any cheaper to fly. The people think it's cheaper because it's like, oh, this is the flight. But then you gotta, you want a seat? That's another $50.
Oh, is that how they do it?
Oh yeah.
Store your luggage.
You want a bag? Oh, that's $75 to check a bag.
Yep.
Oh, carry on. That's $50. Carry on a bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the seats are like
every step of the way, and it's like, what?
And the seats are like plastic fold-out seats.
Like at a fucking band concert for your kids?
Yep. Those school seats. It's basically those all welded together. Yeah.
How's it even fucking legal?
I don't know. I booked the Spirit Airline flight one time, and I walked on and I walked right back off. I said, nope. Fuck no. I was in Atlanta. Nope. Fuck this shit. I'm gone.
If I walked up to the booth and this was happening at the ticket counter, I'd say, yeah, I'm gonna catch another flight.
Not me. Like that. I live for that shit in real life. Oh, I love it.
But anyway, they just filed for bankruptcy. I can't understand why.
Are they looking for recovery bankruptcy? Or are they looking to go out of business bankruptcy?
I don't know. Airlines are one of them weird things.
It's not like anybody wants them, right? It's not like they have anything to offer any other airlines, do they?
I mean,
but they made airlines so fucked up now where, like,
you might as well just pay the money, get a good actual fucking seat, and be comfortable.
I'll tell you, I don't want to give all my secrets away on, online like this, but there are tricks to getting first class tickets very cheap.
Huh.
That's all I'll say.
Well, I've never flown first class, so I wouldn't know.
I've gone business class. I've never done first class. I've never been.
You ain't first, you're last.
That's Ricky Bobby said that. Yeah. Great man from Talladega.
I mean, dude, if you ever, seriously, like right now, you could look fly for like on Southwest, and unless you get some, like are willing to book out like months in advance and everything, and do all this crazy shit, you're gonna spend $700-800 round trip on Southwest. So why not spend $900 on first class on American or United?
Because you gotta go O'Hare.
I tell you what, Birmingham's got an international airport that flies everything to Atlanta.
Yeah, they have you can fly into Midway first class on United or South America.
You can fly to Mobile first class.
I don't know if you can, Jim.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Even Delta, I think, fly. They all fly into Midway.
Yeah, it's like a Southwest fucking hub, though. Like,
but all the other airlines fly in there.
Yeah, but they all have. And the other thing too is Southwest has a lot of direct flights to where we want to go.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
I hate those fucking layovers and stops. Don't you? Don't you hate switching airplanes?
Yeah, sometimes you make a trip out of it. You spend 8 hours in an airport.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No thanks.
They over in Nashville get some Prince's Hot.
That ain't a bad problem to have. Is that in the airport?
I don't know. I was just
O'Hare has a great food selection, though. I will give them that.
Don't they got a Potbellies in there? Yeah, Potbelly.
And O'Hare, yeah, they got a lot of shit. I think they got a Chicago hot dog stand in there too, man. Can't remember which one it is. But yeah, man, I have never flown Spirit. The airline I have flown the most is Southwest, just because when I traveled so much in my previous job, I was constantly flying back and forth to Minneapolis or St. Louis or whatever. It was all Southwest direct. So like 45-minute drive or 45-minute flights, which were nice. The only problem is when it's like a 45-minute flight, okay, but it's an hour and 10 to the airport. You got to get there an hour and a half early. Well, I already could get to fucking St. Louis by that time from where I lived. You know what I'm saying, Jim? Like, then I got to go get a rental car.
Yeah, flying into St. Louis, that's like your plane goes up and then it comes down.
Same with Minneapolis. Same with Minneapolis. The same shit. I mean, it might stay up a little longer to go to Minneapolis, but then it comes right back down. And then I flew there on a Sunday morning one time. There was 3 people on the fucking plane. It was crazy. She goes, sit anywhere you fucking want. I said, okay.
Yeah, I think I had one time for whatever reason, something happened and I had a layover in Cleveland, I want to say, coming out of O'Hare. And it almost seemed like they had to fly past the airport in order to get all the way up to come back down. Or it was like the plane went up and right back down to land.
Yeah, you're like, they just turned off the fucking seatbelt sign.
Yeah, like, all right,
and
we're
turned it right back on. Yeah, those are crazy flights. But you get like we can fly to Vegas out of Midway for like $200 round trip.
What? Seriously? When's the last time you did that? Because I haven't seen any prices like that in a long time.
Probably the only time we went.
Okay, say,
like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, that was probably with COVID when the prices were like rock bottom when they were trying to get people to fly.
Well, my wife flies to Fort Lauderdale every year. She spends about $180 round trip, something like that, out of Midway. But
the cheapest I don't know. The cheapest I've seen anything.
Early.
Yeah, the cheapest I've seen anything like coming back and forth from Chicago now is like $184 each way. But you got to book it out like months and.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she does tend to find she'll like text me in fucking August. Hey, I got tickets to fucking Orlando and Disney for our trip. Can I get them? I'm like, well, I guess. She goes, they're like $99 each round trip. I'm like, each way. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
That's really good deal.
I don't ever fucking go with her to fucking Disney. So do what you want. Don't like Disney. Haven't been to Disney. Well, I do like Disney, but I don't like Florida, so I'm not going to fucking Disney World.
Have you guys heard the latest from what the Democrats are saying now?
What are these very intelligent people saying, Jim? I'm sure it's rational, right?
Total rational. Ready?
Total
I
rational.
want to send a message to the Biden-Harris administration. If they see this, they see this. If other bigger creators make similar messages, that would be great. You asked us to mobilize. We mobilized. You asked us to volunteer. We volunteered in droves.
Yeah.
You asked us to donate. We donated. Over $1 billion. We donated. You asked us to fight. We fought. Now stop asking us to send more money, and the fight begins now when you know damn well the fight is now in your hands, not ours. Stop showing us that you're going to play by the rules when you know very well that they're not playing by the rules. The rules have changed.
No.
You need to take action now. If you voluntarily turn this country over to the autocratic dictator and his clown show of an administration that he's been assembling.
Oh my God. She's doing it. She's doing it.
I thought she was based at first. And now all of a sudden the fucking
she's going full Tim Pool.
What did Tim Pool do?
No, I'm saying like Civil War.
She's about to start planning a Gen 6.
Yeah, no, she's planning like an actual like
insurrection.
Like an actual insurrection.
And somehow they'll have bricks and stuff there for them.
Can I ask a question? What are they talking about? They were mobilized. Where the fuck are they talking about this mobilization at? What
in their brain?
It just makes no sense. What, you showed up and voted? Is that you volunteered for what? Filling out extra ballots?
Well, 10 million of them didn't. It's almost like they never existed.
No, Jim.
Closer to 20, Jim. Closer to 20.
You know, it's weird. They said there was record turnout this election.
Again, more record
They
turnout.
said this was record turnout.
Wow. But less votes were counted for both sides.
Yeah, it's almost like there was, what's the word? Shenanigans.
Yes.
In 2020. I think that's the scientific term, right, Jim?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shenanigans.
This country. If you let millions of people die, and you know millions of people will die under that administration, then your legacy and the one thing you will be remembered for in history
Jim,
is allowing democracy.
Millions of people die every year. It's called it's called the end of your life.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how many. Well, probably millions of people die every
fucking year. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're having a population problem, because we're not marrying enough and having kids with people, but more people are dying than we're producing.
Yeah, we're not replacing the population, but it's kind of hard when everyone's.
I saw the stupidest thing on Twitter. Some person goes, "I just got a question.
Who's been burnt?
If someone's been in this country illegally for 10 years and hasn't broken the law, should they be deported too?" And I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
Well, what do you mean they have broken? Well, they broke the law to get into the country, and they're obviously breaking the law, being here illegally working. And
somebody said if they've been here 9 years or whatever, should they?
Yeah, it's like, well, they're clearly breaking the law if they're here illegally and they're working. They're not paying taxes. They're sucking off the system. They're doing shit. They're probably stealing Social Security numbers.
So should somebody go to jail if they committed murder in the last 9 years and they finally got caught? Same fucking thing. Still a crime, right?
Yes.
And illegal immigration is worse than fucking stealing money from a bank. To me, it really is, because the only person you're affecting there is the bank. Illegal immigration affects everybody in this country. One more illegal takes away resources from one legal citizen. In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Dave.
110% even.
I mean, I think you said it best, though, before, that it takes away 2 votes, right? If one of these illegals vote, then it takes 1 vote to clear that one and another one to make up for it, right?
Jim, about 3 million people a year die in the U.S. every year from natural causes or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yes, millions of people are going to die, sweetheart. That's
a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Some of you may die. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. No,
oh, you know what?
That's from Shrek. Come on.
Hell, chat. Oh, shit.
In the United States, the Biden-Harris administration will be known throughout history as the administration that let this country turn into an autocratic dictatorship. And
I think they're going to be known as the administration that stole an election with fraudulent votes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Because,
that's what I think. I think the truth's going to come out now.
Yeah,
People are going to look into it and they're going to go, yeah, you didn't win.
Yeah. I mean, let's think about this. If Trump really would have lost 2020, there's no way he won 2024. There's just no way. If the numbers were actually true, he could not have swayed that many people back to his side.
I think he only got like 1 million or 2 more votes this time than he did in 2020. But the fact was those numbers were padded on their side beyond belief. You know, like it's still padded down. Like in fucking Milwaukee County, there's precincts that had 200% turnout. What the fuck, man?
You seen the
cope of time? Yeah, they have a chart showing it was this. Like Milwaukee County, the entire county had 99.8% turnout. So it's like, oh, we're just under 100%. It's like, that doesn't happen anyway.
Ever.
Go in and break it down, the precincts, there's some precincts that had 60, 70%, which is still high.
Very high. Very, very high.
And then the other ones with 200%, 108%. It's like, oh, go fuck yourself. But they're cheating. They tried to cheat in Pennsylvania. They're cheating right now in California. They're cheating in Arizona.
They're still trying to cheat just to make his win look less viable.
Yeah, they're trying to just shove. So see, no, he didn't. He's below.
He didn't win the popular vote. The popular vote.
No. He won the popular vote. They're trying to push the number below 50%.
Yeah. That's what I was trying
because there's
to
other
say.
candidates. Like he still beat her by 3 million votes.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do right now. See, that just wasn't as big of a win as you say. And like I quote tweeted somebody, I think yesterday, I said, a W's a W. If Alabama football wins by a field goal, I may not be happy about it, but guess what? I'm still pretty fucking happy about it.
Win's a win, goddammit.
Yeah, you stupid bitch.
But there's no winning fucking pretty. You win.
Yeah. However you drag that ass across the finish line is how you drag that ass across the finish line. I don't care.
But I do care when they cheat to get there.
Oh, hey, Dave. Remember, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just noticed something. Remember, was it Saturday night? When did we stream last Saturday?
Yeah.
And it was showing 0 viewers or whatever when we went to Rumble. If you take your mouse up and you look at this eye symbol right up where it says 52.
Yep.
It'll show you where the people are watching.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't show Rumble viewers.
What? On StreamYards?
Yeah, on StreamYard. It does not show Rumble viewers.
But that's weird though, because like I'll look at the total right now. Okay. I'm looking at YouTube. I see their numbers. I'll look at X if they even have it up.
X on yours or so on this or something would say, like, if I go to my Rumble page right now, I've got 72 people watching on my Rumble page.
If I go to Rumble, what a dick. I'm like, what? So 3, 21, and 28. It's 49. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. Either way, it doesn't matter. But I don't know why Rumble doesn't. Well, I guess it's that fucking. We have to use that weird link, right? It's not automatically associated with StreamYard, so they don't really want to tally. It's like we can't see super chats from Rumble viewers in the StreamYards.
Yeah, there is a way to.
They've got their own platform now.
But there is a way to make it work. There is something you can do to get it to work. There's like some kind of secret thing you have to do for Rumble, like some kind of.
There's a plug-in or something. I forget what it is, but yeah, because they have
it's like
Rumble has Rumble Studios now. They don't want to play nice.
Kind of like some kind of super secret stream key thing you got to use.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's
not
like
a secret.
It's super secret.
Yeah. You got it. You nailed it.
Whatever.
So let's get back to crazy.
Yeah.
And we'll never get it back. If the options are dictatorship or civil war, we choose civil war. I choose civil war.
Oh, hell, Jim, you called it.
Wow.
You must have seen this before.
I didn't see it, but wow. I didn't see it before. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure she's going to be on the fucking front lines.
Do something.
Her eyebrows aren't even real. Go back. Her eyebrows are painted in. Yeah. Those aren't real eyebrows. That's fucking scary, bitch. You don't even have eyebrows, and that's a wig.
You know what I would say to her in response? What kind of American are you?
Ooh.
I'd ask her, can you even rent a gun?
I would ask her,
don't own one.
Have you checked with your transgender son about this?
Actually.
Talk number 42 first.
So actually, I've been reading a lot that there's been a large uptick in gun sales in progressive areas.
Huh. Weird.
Shocking.
Shocking. They decided they need them all of a sudden.
Ruby King.
Did she check with her husband's boyfriend?
I love how these women are going on TikTok and all this and Instagram and all this shit and just volunteering men to do a civil war because, honey, you're not going to fight it. You're not going to. You're going to cower.
Dude, wait.
She's got to go
What are you
look for
talking
those
about?
fucking eyebrows. dude.
They believe that women can do anything men can do. So let them go. Give them a 80-pound pack and let them start marching.
Until the rubber meets the road, Jim.
Well, the rubber's
going to go back and start fucking making crock pot dinners.
The rubber's going to meet her hard road. It does all the time.
Does she look like she's worried?
Imagine that road is so dry.
Correct. And it's called, she calls that rubber Bob, her battery operated boyfriend. Meets that hard road.
So here's my question, Jim, about these wonderful white women that they have all this sympathy. Does this woman think every day about the poor illegal immigrants and what they're going to miss out on if they get thrown out of this country? Do they give a fuck? No, because they're the bitch at the school that complains when the Mexican's a starting quarterback over her fucking son that went to 14 camps that summer to be the starting quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Stimulated.
Yep.
But the Mexican kid is a poor kid that is actually talented. He didn't pay for his fucking abilities. But she's the first one to go into the school and say, I contribute so much money to this school. You better play that kid.
Yep.
And you know what they do? They play that kid.
Oh, for sure.
And I forgot to brag about this.
More bragging from Jim?
But yeah, so see, this guy, CEO of Alexa, says, breaking. Robert Kennedy Jr. allegedly intends to require Coca-Cola to begin using cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup as the HHS secretary, which is a great idea. I said,
can he
Mexico
do that, dude?
I hope so. Mexico still uses cane sugar because it's actually cheaper and better for you than high fructose corn syrup. And then seeing it because Jim is the champion of Twitter. Senator Mike Lee says, and we don't use it because we subsidize corn and impose import restrictions on sugar. So I am communicating with the U.S. Senator. You guys that are all recognized.
Yeah, you want to show him your other response?
Respect my authority.
You want to show him your other response and just how professional you were?
I was extremely professional. Oh, no, wait. It doesn't come up. Oh, it's not going to show it. What, it's not going to show it?
Jim deleted it.
I didn't delete it. I did not delete it.
Jim deleted it after I dunked on him in the DMs.
I did not delete it.
What did Jim say?
I did not delete it.
He
I posted
responded to the senator with a fucking GIF instead of.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Deleted.
I did not delete it. I swear I didn't delete it. But I tell you what, I'll just to rub it in a little further, we'll show you this. Yeah. Look at this. Mike Lee follows you.
How much did you donate?
He also listens to big tech, so fuck Mike Lee.
No, Mike Lee's all right. He's a good.
Let's see who else he follows.
He's a big tech simp, dude.
He only follows 3,000 people out of the 300 million in this country, and I'm one of them.
You're one of those big dogs.
What's better, Colombian Coke or kosher Coke?
You know what? Kosher Coke is probably still better, but it's the same. It's more like, I don't know.
Pure.
It was just prayed over by some priest.
So yeah, because Doc says kosher Coke is still better than Mexican. I've never seen a kosher Coke.
I prefer Colombian Coke. It's not been stepped on a whole lot.
I mean, that just means all kosher means it was blessed by a rabbi and everything, and it's just
grapes all day.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Stimulator's a footy guy. Dalton says I prefer Mexican Coke.
I prefer Mexicans over the kosher.
My wife would if we go to the Mexican restaurant and they've got the bottled Mexican Coke, that's what she buys, or that's what she'll get.
She doesn't get the what's the Mexican soft drinks, Doritos or whatever.
Following Jim now, so he's all right. Oh, he has no choice but to hear you and listen to you because you're screaming, Jim.
No, he's all right. No.
Oh, they just pray over it.
Yeah, that's all. It's blessed by a rabbi, and that's to make sure it's clean.
But is it cane sugar or is it?
I'm sure it's cane sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have like stupid strict rules too.
Yeah,
like different
ingredients. It's a religion. That's their rules.
Stupid strict is a millennial term for like
Oh, okay. Just
real
like
big.
outrageous, like
Yeah, outrageous.
okay.
Yeah, like
Something
wow,
you
that
would
is
never do.
yeah. Learning the boomers,
Yeah,
class of
right.
one.
In fact, Pepsi and Coke are the same thing, man. Open your
No,
eyes.
they're not.
Pepsi
No, they're not.
no Pepsi
No, they're not.
through this door. This
Although,
door.
and you know,
Except if
I'm
it's
probably
Mountain
going to
Dew,
get crucified
which is a Pepsi product.
if somebody put if they don't have Coke Zero and there's Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. I prefer Diet Pepsi over regular Diet Coke.
No fucking way.
I
Ever.
can't fucking
I
stand
actually
regular
prefer,
Diet Coke.
I actually prefer Mexican Pepsi over Mexican Coke. But
Is there a
I
Mexican
can't get
Pepsi?
it. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there
hard
is.
to get.
I
It's
have
hard to get.
never seen it.
It's hard to get. Well, if you're in Mexico, you can get it.
Yeah, it's everywhere in Mexico.
He says, "Hell no!" for $2. Now,
Kick cynic. I knew I was gonna catch hell if I said it, but
anyway.
it's true.
Anyway,
Diet Coke tastes like shit since I
you guys
tasted
see who's
Coke
on the
Zero.
Dick Show right now?
Riley.
Riley is on the Dick Show.
The sound engineer guy?
Oh,
Riley.
Riley.
Oh, Riley.
Riley's on. Riley's on.
Have my girlfriend around. That was cool.
Yeah.
They
that's
just
cool.
let me watch TV.
RC Coke rules. Royal Crown. I used to love Royal Crown growing up, dude.
My dad wouldn't let me have RC Cola when I was a kid.
Royal Crown
You
is
wanna know
really
why, Dave?
sweet to me. Really too sweet.
Well, when I was
Super
a kid, I used to love it. It's like it's a Southern thing, really. Like
It
that
is.
was where, and man.
Well, RC's actually bottled in Chicago.
But it's popular in
But
the South, Jim.
Yeah, Royal Cola
Popular
is
thing in the
massive
South,
down here.
dude.
My
Like,
dad wouldn't let me drink it because they donate money to black colleges. When I was
And
a
I
kid, I
post
always
the link
wanted it.
to the
He
new
wouldn't let me
Rack
have
Planet
it.
cover from EBS's channel. I could post that link.
They have
I
RC
could
in
post that
California.
link.
yeah, they do.
The problem would be that that's a secret link and it's for members only. And I wouldn't want to be breaking any rules or anything like that.
We know
you
you,
are a
Jim.
member, though. You're supporting Ethan through your membership.
I guess I could.
Is
Jim,
he getting more sales off of your membership?
Non-rule breaker.
See, so what Ethan ought to be doing is giving you 20% off for every other like Shane Davis does.
Oh, wait, I can
Yeah.
do that. All right.
That's what I would do if I was EVS. That's what I would do.
Shit, I would say post that shit. You're a member. I'll give you 20% off for everybody that uses your code.
Well, no, see, because it's kind of like it's for members only, and then what'll happen is,
dude, the boys can't fucking ship anything correctly. You think they're looking at the membership when they get an order?
all right, here, I'll put it in here, and I'll just blame it on Dave because it's going to say Dave did it.
Dave did it.
I'm not a member. But I did check out that cover last night. It looks pretty cool. It's supposed to be here before the inauguration, too.
Yeah,
Promises. We'll see.
I'll just say, Kevin, I got double digits.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you took advantage of the buy 5 for 100, right?
Yeah.
Bipta, you'll be surprised who knows me because EVS follows me, and he's followed me for about a year now.
Who does?
So, Ethan.
Who's Ethan?
EVS.
EVS. Who is that?
Ethan Van Sciver.
What does he do?
He
makes
all right,
toys.
so he has a YouTube channel.
He has a
where
what?
he does like a QVC thing every hour on the hour.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It is kind of annoying, Kevin, that like he can just keep making covers and people just keep paying for him. It's like crazy. And the problem is too, Jim, he's telling all the other kings they need to do it too.
Good.
And Shane Davis is listening to it.
So is fucking Cecil.
Of course, Cecil's going to.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he in my chat? Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were in here. Here, it's my chat. I thought you were in Dave's.
Oh,
Sorry.
EVS is a YouTuber. Okay.
Kevin, I don't know if EVS
I-
would follow me that hard though. He just follows me. He's followed me on Twitter for a while. Him and Vito.
Well, it's so weird. Like, oh, he follows me on Twitter, so he knows who I am. Dick Masterson follows me on Twitter. He don't know who the fuck I am.
Dick used to follow me on Twitter on my old page until I said something. I said something to him about trannies, and he blocked the piss out of me. It was a really funny joke, though. He blocked the shit out of me.
No, it's coming before inauguration. They're already off the print.
Of course they are. It took him like 5 minutes to draw that fucking cover, pick his goddamn title for it, and
the files. He's already got the files, so it's just the cover.
Did you get your notifications today from the boys about your line art variants for Wreck Planet?
No, what do you mean?
Check your email because those are shipping. They ship today. They should be here tomorrow or Friday.
Oh, maybe that's what fucking is in the mail that I'm looking for. That was supposed to be here on Thursday.
No, they're supposed. No, we ordered them this weekend because remember. Well, maybe you. I ordered them this weekend because you sent me the secret code for that line art variant that was for the Shane Davis book.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Could you tell me this guy Mange Davis is kind of cool?
I don't know. Nothing, man.
Great recovery, Dave.
It's so funny. It's so
Great.
funny when I watch. Like I was watching Ethan watch Malin lose his shit last night.
Yeah.
When what's her name actually talked about his, wife or whatever. But Shane just cannot get to the fucking point. His stories are so long. It's like, Jesus, Shane. Just spit it out, dude. Spit it out.
Where'd it go? I lost it.
Oh, he did. I do remember him saying that. He wasn't going to make Trump a thing to sell books. But you know what, dude?
Changed his mind.
He's drawing Rainbow the Brute all day, every day. So hopefully we'll have that next year. You think it'll be out next year?
Rainbow the Brute? Yeah, it'll be next year.
Early next year?
Yeah,
Are we
early.
talking like November. Is he going to do another follow-up campaign to fill that?
I mean, I would think it's going to be. I would think it's going to be before summer.
Well, what's the other one, Jim? That's that you.
Well, Dark Harvest is supposed to be coming out soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be out last year. The books aren't about Trump. No, just the covers are.
Just the covers. That's it.
Well, apparently Dark Harvest is done, right? Like it's off, or he's got a page left. He's had a page left for like 3 weeks. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you. I don't know if you.
It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. So what do we got here, Jim? You going to play this?
Yeah, Jim, you going to play something, or are you going to keep going?
Talking.
What?
Well, I want to hear. Why do people love Riley so much?
I don't know, man. I don't know. This conversation has gotten me into a lot of trouble before.
I'm just asking the question. Like,
here's my boy Kumia with his awesome take here. Unfortunately, she didn't get this shirt from her mother.
Oh my!
I doubt she's had 21 abortions too, because 21 guys.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I would think after like 10, your uterus wouldn't hold a baby anymore anyway.
You think she gets one of those like Baskin Robbins?
I'll be right back.
Frequent customer cards, one of those little punch cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so gross, man. I don't get the abortion thing, man. And the fact that people are trying to purity spiral on Republicans and say we can't be Christians and vote for Trump, so we should have voted for Kamala, who is she ran almost exclusively on Roe. It makes no fucking sense to me. I just don't. The logic, man, it misses my brain so hard. I'm gonna get lit up in chat. For
Oh,
making that
Salty's cover is good if you want a Salty cover for the elephant.
Yeah, I like Salty's cover. The art on it's really good.
Yeah.
Between me and you, don't tell the chat or EVS. I think it's better than Malin's.
Well, you know.
Yeah, don't tell anybody though. But
I
you know.
haven't seen Lives of Blue Sky yet. No, I have to check it out. There was
I
a
thought
thing I
about setting
saw
up
and
a
I
troll
fucking
account on
lost
the-
it. Son of a
Blue
bitch.
Sky. What are you looking for, Jim?
Man, Elijah Schaefer sure went hardcore like Groiper or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a really hard right shift after people started saying they had proof that he was a faggot.
Yeah.
It
He
was
on.
awfully weird.
Oh shit! My fucking messages were open. Why didn't someone tell me?
I was just hoping you didn't show our DMs. All those butthole pictures. It would have been terrible. It would have been a nightmare.
Oh, look at this. New poll. 72% of Americans say child gender transitions should be illegal. Yeah, I would stitch it. The fact that it's not 92% means there's a major problem in this country.
Yeah, it's called Munchausen by proxy syndrome, Jim. It's these mothers who want to be a victim and want to have some reason for people to pity them at the PTA meeting.
What book they got to skip? Scorpio RPO. What book has he got to skip? Do you know what book he's talking about?
I'm assuming Hellefix. That's what we were talking about because I said that I think Salty's cover is better than John Malin's cover personally. I like it. I looked at it. It's really good.
When Ethan says,
"Oh, Jenny McCarthy still looks good,"
if she could get it.
Yeah. So when's Katie's next anime show?
Supposed to be Thursday.
Cool. That's when I'm going to invite Camelot in because I cannot have two people from Alabama on at the same time.
Are you really going to invite him in?
Oh, he texted me. He DM'd me today and said sorry for not being here Friday night or Saturday night. But that fucking Tyson.
Let me on with him. I'll be cordial. I'll be a nice guy. I promise you I will. Dave, would I ever lie to you?
What's this about Sturgis having bots for views? Anyone know?
What?
I have no clue. Probably
bots.
Probably a bunch of nonsense.
This guy, so Frog Tony says something about Sturgis buys views, and if Sturgis's response is the Horseman sold more books than you have subs. Well,
okay.
He's fucking retarded.
Yeah, those don't correlate, buddy. I'm sorry. Correlation doesn't equal causation.
And Tony has 4 times more subs than you, Sturgis. So what the fuck?
Yeah, but Eric sold more books than you have subs, so
okay. But how does Tony know he bought views?
I don't know. Should we find out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look it. Watch it.
Let's hear how we know.
It's the often imitated, never duplicated. Chosen
What's
one.
Good meat bags.
I don't Stanley, the one, the only Frog Tony. And today we got a special video because we're going to be talking about Sturgis. That's right. Renowned Zero, the biggest simp in the Rippaverse, and how he was busted in 4K buying views for his channel. Oh man, it seems like Eric July's fan base is dwindling. That Sturgis has to buy support. He has to pay some company somewhere money in order to inflate his numbers, in order to make it look like he's more important than he is. How do I know this? Well, we're going to get into it. But before we do that, let me remind you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and of course, share this with everybody because they're going to want to know that Sturgis got busted in 4K.
I would share, but
as you can see here, we are on Sturgis's social blade. This is the social blade for Sturgis, as you can see. Now, how did we catch him? How did I catch him? Well, if you go to the detailed statistics, as I have done, you'll see this really odd thing right here. Right. So on the 29th of October 29th, He got a grand total of 7 views. Guys,
so that was October
the
29th.
entirety of his channel. 7 views. How is this possible? How could this be possible? And the day before, he had 95 views. So on the 28th, 95 views. On the 29th, 7 views. Then on the 30th, suddenly 1,037 views. As you can see, the 27th, he has 744. These numbers are very, very important because we're going to look at the videos he did on those days, and we're going to compare those numbers and see maybe there's a little something funny, right? You could argue maybe Sturgis didn't do a video on the 29th, Tony. Maybe Sturgis didn't do a video on the 28th, and that's why he doesn't have any views those days. That would be a good assumption, but you'd be wrong. We are here at Sturgis's page on YouTube. Now, I'm not going to bore you by going and clicking each one, but trust me when I say this. You can check it yourself, but this video here on Chris Bacon Tizo was from the 25th of October. This is from the 28th of October. This is from the 29th of October. This is from the 30th of October, and this is from the 31st. Okay, so again, he did videos on the 25th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st of October. And again, to remind you of the numbers, in case you might have forgotten, on the 29th, he only had 7 views. 7 views. And again, we know he did a video on the 28th. We know he did a video on the 29th. We know he did a video on the 30th. Now, mysteriously, on the 26th, 27th, he didn't do a video. But those days, he got 843 videos on the views on the 26th and 744 views on the 27th. 2 days that he didn't do videos, he got
looking at
more
views on the
than on
screen.
days he did.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right
videos.
now too.
This
I think
doesn't add up.
Social Blade just had a
this is
glitch.
Insane. Sturgis, you might as well stop doing videos. You're getting more views on the days you don't make content than on the days you do. How is this even possible?
Well, he's got the day. It shows the
really,
days you
really
get the
fun.
views. So
Again,
he didn't get what he's
on
saying. Okay, I understand what he's saying. He's saying Social Blade tracks the days you get views, not videos. It's how many views that day of your videos. So that for that one day alone, whatever reason, on the 29th, he only got 7 views the whole day.
It depends on what time he uploads and everything else. Also, Social Blade is not it's not the holy grail of social media facts.
Listen, I'm trying to follow.
I'm playing devil's advocate. That's all I get.
I'm trying to follow what he's laying out. So what he's basically saying is like on these days where he's got all these views, it's like spread out a bunch of videos.
Yeah, but his views are so sporadic though. Like
I don't think it proves.
He goes anywhere from 99 views to like damn near 2K views.
Well,
I don't think it proves
here's
anything.
the thing though. Like,
why would you bot 1,000 views?
Tony give a fuck?
I don't. Let's let him cook and see where he goes.
Honestly, why does he give a fuck?
I don't know. It's just personal. I think him and Sturgis have this personal thing. It's like not personal. Maybe it is. There's a beef between them, and they just keep going at each other.
All right, I'm gonna say this as gently as possible, because if you go look at that channel, the massive views come from any time he's dunking on Eric July or Sturgis or Larry. That's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's got his niche. Okay,
did I do that real nice without coming off like a prick?
Well, that's typical. Like Trash Cast Out does Comics Gate Kings, right? It just does.
It just does.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
And so he's trying to do videos now because Frog Tony took the month off from work, and so he's trying to put out videos because, like everyone knows, videos grows your channel, and so that's what people want to see. So he's giving them red meat. Like I said on, CG Church yesterday. Hey man, if that's make your money, bro, I guess.
What is CG Church?
That's Ruby King's stream.
Oh, church, the house of the Lord.
Yeah,
cool.
So it's a good stream on Sundays.
Yeah, videos. Oh, I'm bored.
It's Sturgis. The conversation of Sturgis is so dead because he's so stupid. It's not like you've got two intelligent people arguing back and forth and making good points.
Sure. Well, when they fry shit on when they burn shit on their barbecue grill, come talk to me.
Come holler at us. Yeah. When you do that, then we'll talk.
I don't want to stream snipe Tony. I don't
either.
Yeah.
I prefer not to.
I just want to know why this is important. I guess it's important to Tony because maybe they've said a lot of shit about Tony and he's going to go after people that went after him. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can do whatever
also,
he wants.
I don't want to badmouth Tony because I made a promise to people that I will not. So trying to be as gentle as possible with my critique.
I'm not badmouthing Tony at all.
I know you're not, but you know me. Sometimes I let my mouth do a little more talking than what it should. Ruby King, say no.
Yeah, no.
All right. Well, we've been streaming for 55 minutes. You know what time it is.
Hold on.
Food stream. Jim's getting popcorn. I'll be right back, fellas.
Good morning, folks. Today we've got several science updates from astronomers studying the May 2024 solar superstorm. Got a tidbit from the major.
I mean, just look, Dave. This is crazy. Look at the fucking ice coming off the sun. It's blue.
It's goddamn crazy, dude. Like this is the most propaganda picture of the sun I've ever seen in my life. This looks like a living and breathing thing right here. Oh my God. It looks like it's going to attack us. This should be on my t-shirt. Theory Thursdays.
October storm as well. But as always, we're starting with the last 24 hours on our star. The solar flaring is ticking upwards.
Doc, your microwave isn't going to go nuts from solar flares. Your microwave is what's going to save your devices because you got to put them inside your microwave to protect them from the electromagnetic pulse. It's a Faraday cage.
This is so AI, Jim. It's not AI. This guy works his ass off to get up every morning and give you his morning report.
No, this is supposedly from the NASA or from the NOAA satellite or something.
Right, NOAA.
All in on eruptive activity watch entering the week here. We'll begin with the uptick in flaring. In the span of an hour, the quiet ended and several M-class flares in an increasingly energetic situation erupted. They did so both from the departing and incoming sunspot groups. You can see the X-ray flux chart here, the silence ending and the return of the flare flashes. Looking at the sunspots, it's clear that it's those departing and incoming groups near the equator, and they will continue to be monitored today, as well as the plasma filaments. Quite a few of them snaking around and in between the active regions and coronal holes. That predicted Riger cycle uptick may be happening this week. Eyes on it.
What?
There was a notable quake in the West Pacific.
I don't know.
Luckily, this one was far enough out that heavily populated areas were spared significant shaking. So let's get to the articles, starting with a look at the mid-latitude solar storm effects from May. Surprising impacts over both Australia and the United States. Once again, they find the impacts of this solar event were far outweighing what was expected, and the same was true over Mexico. We continue to see reports of significant auroral activity in areas unaccustomed to seeing them. It's the weaker magnetic field of Earth in this ongoing magnetic pole shift, allowing weaker space weather to have these outsized effects. And in this case, May 2024, those effects were seen down into the tropics, with significant ionospheric excitement over the Peruvian sector described here, including an impressive amplification of the equatorial electrojet and the plasma fountain. This storm was major, but the issue remains that what triggered the storm was not. It's just that our planetary shield is in the process of having its magnetic flip. And staying in that same lane, reports are coming into spaceweather.com that rare magnetic field signatures were seen during the October 2024 solar storm. This was even weaker. The May event was at least 10 times stronger than the October event, and yet we also saw tropical auroras, and here we find that the magnetic field is singing quite the unusual song under those plasma pressure and storm conditions. Tick-tock. It's getting more and more towards the edge of the cliff in this scenario.
Oh, boy.
It's the main topic of our mini conferences, by the way.
Oh,
3 of those coming up the next few months, plus the special December event. We greatly appreciate your support. We'll do this all again tomorrow. Right here, but right now at 6 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open. No fear.
Oh, no, I missed
Be
it.
safe, everyone.
Jesus.
I'm beginning to think he owns land in Colorado, and he's going to start selling off land to preppers.
No, you don't think it has any sort of.
In the comments, somebody said, "Hey man, making the move from California to the River Valley, Colorado, not easy, but preppers got to get started." I'm like, "Oh shit, this is a prepper channel."
It's a smart idea.
Yeah. No, I haven't. We're gonna save that for Thursday night. We're gonna check out some of this on Thursday night on Theory Thursday, buddy.
Mud Fossil University?
Yeah, I have it written down on my book. So that's what we're gonna check out Thursday night. See what that. I don't watch anything before a show. I want to be as fucking shocked as the chat. What the fuck am I looking at?
Oh yeah,
it's the best way. It's an actual
go in dry.
Yeah. North Korea, we'll do it if we want. Can you say your name out loud for us?
It's Yumegaka Murakumo.
Okay, I'd like to hear him say it, or maybe break it down. Hail North
It's a girl.
Korea. Who's screaming in the mic? It's always Jim that's screaming in the mic.
Yeah, Jim's always going, "What?"
Yeah, show prep is overrated.
I've got mountains of prep in front of me, Julio.
Hey, Julio. If you're Gary and all you do all day is sit around and watch shit and make videos, you can show prep all you want. But when you got to work for a living, you come in here with your boys at night and hang out, talk for a few hours and go to bed. That's what I like to do. I like just hang out with dude, I should make videos, but I don't have the energy. I don't feel like it. Like, fuck, dude, I got a couple hours to relax. Man. I don't want to make videos.
No.
So whatever. Yeah. Dancing with said the name on point. You know what? He's fuck. That's why he doesn't show his face on camera, Ruby. He is probably North Korean.
Is that it? Oh, wait a minute. So I'm Jeremy Griggs. I'm also North Korean. And there was another one too one time. Okay. I'm all these people.
Yeah, we're definitely going to invite Camelot Thursday night.
Yeah, do it. Let's see how much he offers Theory Thursday.
As much as you?
Are you crazy? I bring the heat on Theory Thursday. I bring the heat, boy.
No, Jim had life changes, crazy cat. It's weird when it happens in your life and you don't have time to do that stuff anymore. Like,
yeah,
he used to have free time. Now he doesn't. Hail Kim Jong Un. All right, Jim, let's hear Riley. Let's hear our hero, Riley.
You ever change it?
Welcome to Dick. You want Dick, you need Dick, you love Dick, you've got it. It's a show room's contest. Give me a line from Mountain Bunker Deep in the Hardest City Failure. I'm your host, Dick Mash, today, $20 million man.
Okay, whose shoulders are hairier? Riley's or Eric's? Let's be fucking real here.
Eric's.
Oh, Eric's.
Eric's, but he's still hairy as fuck. Yeah. He's still hairy as fuck.
Yeah.
Could
it be an optical illusion because it's dark hair on dark skin?
Well.
Never thought about that, have you?
Well, Riley's looks like it's straight hair. Eric's is curly.
Too much, dude.
Eric's is kinky, not curly.
Okay, whatever. I was trying to be polite.
I was trying to be correct.
Why do you think Eric is kinky?
Oh God, he blew his hips out at such a young age. You have to be doing something straight.
What the hell is that noise?
I don't know. I heard the same thing.
Sounded like we were getting invaded by aliens. It was a spaceship landing on Dave's.
I don't know why.
Like an air mattress.
I don't know why you can hear when I pull up another video that I haven't pulled up. I was just trying to look at an Eric July video to see if it's any hairier.
It must be. Did you have your speakers on your TV or something?
Pull up.
Let's pull this
Pull up, boys.
You got to respect it, man. You got to respect it. Eric got a $500 super chat, and
what?
And he didn't say a word. So you got like, there's Eric's shoulders.
Psychopath.
Bro, I'd be so fucking pissed. I'd be charged back
at
so
the
quick.
poker table in the middle.
I don't
of
know.
the
I
saloon,
think it's about
the
even.
most dangerous part of the West, and don't say nothing.
Hold
you
on.
can try to
This is
look.
a terrible video for this because he's got too many filters going on. Let's see. Young Ripa 59. A Trump second.
Oh, he's
term.
already got a horseman
If
hat.
Trump and his administration is very serious about.
Why does he cover his mouth when he talks like that?
Shave your cheek.
Everybody
Go to a
else,
barber.
It sucks.
Get your
because,
beard
well, your
edged
money
up.
is being
Motherfucker, it aggravates me.
Derek. Okay, we'll say it's a toss-up, just for reasons.
Okay.
Joining me, as always, is world touring LA-based comedian Sean, the audio engineer.
Hello, Dick.
What's up, buddy? How are you? Joining us.
Just great.
In
You
studio.
didn't wait for an answer.
In studio. I can tell by your pause.
Yeah.
I know how bad you're doing by your pause.
Yeah.
You're not as psyched about the RFK, about getting the fluoride out of the water, are you?
Oh, RFK?
You gotta get that.
Well,
yeah,
I heard
got-
trips are going to be just, so much better now. I think they just he just mentioned that he's going to institute a DEI department, and David Duke's going to run it.
What is this? What do any of those letters stand for? And I'll give you 1,000. Here we go.
Oh, diversity?
You think so?
Yeah.
Joining us also, special guest in the studio this week, Riley.
Hello, yeah.
How you doing?
Clippa of the Clippa, if you know me from there.
Clippa.
I wish I was
off.
convict Clippa today, but unfortunately, I'm still free.
So you want to go to prison? Or
Want
jail?
Look, in jail, I don't have to have my girlfriend around. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
They
that's
just
cool.
let me watch TV, seemingly in county. So
Oh,
that
that's
would be
right. You were in there
cool.
for 2 days, weren't you?
Yeah. So, and the food they bring
Yes,
me.
so he was
than
never
Nick Ricada.
processed, by
Yeah.
the way.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a
He was only
hardened-
in there for 2 days. He never went to Gin Pop.
Right.
He was in holding the whole time.
He was in the holding. Yeah. He was
County
waiting for-
is not. County is worse than prison. County is where all the men couple up.
He was at the local station waiting for the fucking judge on Monday
in
morning.
holding. Yep. He never went to Gin Pop. He went to
Right.
a holding area. And if he went to Gin Pop, Riley's little chubby ass would have been holding somebody's back pocket. Put it that way.
And what is it with you guys? You think, man?
Are you eating, Jim?
No.
I was going to
I
say
am.
you're really fucking letting Kevin down if you're eating and you're not letting him see.
I'm not eating nothing, man.
I know eat no food tonight.
I just don't feel like being on camera tonight. I don't know.
I get it.
Okay. You want to lean back as far as your chair?
I want to lean back. Can you hear me?
And we hear you.
King says, hold my pocket inward. That boy would get traded for a honey bun so fast.
Well, it depends on where you're at. You know what area you're at. Certain areas it's honey bun. Some areas it's ramen. Other areas it's Nemo's.
Yeah. Usually,
or little Debbie brownies. Ooh, goddamn.
predominantly honey buns is a big currency for some reason. I don't know why.
They're disgusting. Fucking honey buns are gross.
Criminal compared to Nick, but Ralph still got me. Ralph is still beating.
You guys have a lot of. My friends
Ralph
have
had
a
to
lot of
leave the
problems with the
country.
cops.
I know.
How am I
Hey,
playing
Kamau, is
tough,
that
Crazy
right?
Cat, by saying
Yeah.
you'd be somebody's boyfriend?
Why is it because she?
It jumps. I hate Rumble does this. It jumps forward. It won't let you rewind it.
That's terrible.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So whatever. We're done with this anyway. We're gonna pull that up to show that.
Crazy Cat, quit playing tough. I can't say that he'd be sodomized, but you can. Jerk. And I've been arrested twice.
What the back? What? Take that back. Honey buns are amazing. No.
That's what they use as currency for people in jail, dude.
You know what? You know those foot long like Hershey bars you can buy and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
My son told me, he goes, "Yeah, Dad, I was at the Hy-Vee with Mom yesterday, and they had a foot long Twinkie." I'm like, "No,
Oh,
no,
good Lord.
nobody wants a Twinkie.
Nobody
That
wants
was
that.
Twinkie. Ugh, God. So now they're making, Hostess products in the format that Hershey's makes their candy bars for Christmas gifts. So
God, all Hostess products are trash nowadays too.
Well, they got bought out, right? Somebody else started it up, and they forgot what a serving size is.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to double the price, and we're going to make it smaller because, whatever. They wanted to say, "Hail, chat."
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Hail. Twinkies suck now. I like the Ding Dongs better than Twinkies.
Bet you do.
I figured you love Ding Dongs, don't you?
Yeah.
You love Ding Dongs.
Ding-a-lings and Ding Dongs. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Twinks. You fucking Twinks. Fuck off.
When he goes to the movies, Jim, he buys Goobers too.
I buy the snow caps.
But you fucking judge me.
I like a little white on the top stuff. Yeah. Weirdos. Yo, ding dong, man. Ding dong.
I've made a decision, though. I am not going to back any more CG comic books until Rainbow the Brute fulfills.
Bullshit. Dave, what's your opinion?
I'd like to bet Jim $5,000 on that. And actually have access to his Indiegogo to keep him honest. Because I'm gonna, yeah, that's what I would like to bet. Because Shane Davis is going to release a Kamala fucking cover tomorrow, and Jim's gonna be like, "God damn it!" Something like, and he's gonna buy it. He can't help it.
Something. Gotta be something.
He knows it's true. He can't help himself. It's not a problem.
Damn, Julio.
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem whatsoever.
It's only a problem if you're not having fun doing it. If you just feel like you're doing it out of some kind of like.
No, I don't know.
If you feel like you owe them something.
No. It's just like, I don't know. It's that
man.
FOMO, man. It's the fear of missing out.
But it's all the same book, just with different covers.
I know, but it's like, oh, what if this covers the one that's worth $1,000 each?
Jim's investing into his future.
Jim, you have so many more thousands of dollars. Comic book? Why do you care?
I don't know.
Like if you're, you're a guy and you can buy like
whatever you want,
2 books a month.
Yeah.
And you're really trying to make that decision. That's a different story, but you can buy any book you want. Who the fuck cares if that thing's ever worth the
Jesus.
I don't know. I just like to have things. Just like to have things.
This is Jim's future. There's not much more left. No. Yeah, that's it. Like, did you support Cash Grab, Jim, too?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
I didn't. I don't.
I haven't bought any
Cecil entertaining, man, and I didn't like his book.
I've been trying to talk Eric Weathers into doing a Trump cover for Battle Brick Road 2. He's closing it out in like 2 weeks. I told him to do a 48-hour Trump as the Wizard of Oz, as the wizard, like an orange man wizard. I don't know.
But see, then I've already won the bet. I got a Venmo account. I'll give you my phone. Oh, you got my phone number. Just send it to there.
Just Venmo it.
Nobody is tricking me, Kevin Pastrano. I don't know.
He likes indie comics, man, and I get it.
Yeah, he likes certain. Like, it's like
I like comic books, and just these comic books are just like I don't know. They're more like comic books were 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah,
the comic books today. I don't know. I wish they cost the same as the comics did 20, 30 years ago. But, it is what it is.
Do you think they'll ever be able to get the price down on their books?
No, they don't need to. They're not. There's no reason for them to, dude. They get enough fucking support at these prices. Why would they change it? There's no upside, and we can all say, "Oh, Eric paid $250 a book for him." So does Ethan.
Oh, I did get a book today.
Oh, Ethan pays more usually because he has a better quality paper stock and
350
cover and all that stuff.
it is. So he's still making a shit ton of money off every book because he doesn't have the overhead.
So I got this in the mail today. Well, I don't want to show that.
It's just
got
a
my
box.
address on it.
Yeah.
I got this in the mail today.
Oh
yeah, that was fast.
King of Justice 2. And I'm shocked because he doesn't charge for shipping.
I know.
Okay. And so I don't know because it says on here he paid $6.45 for shipping. So how much did he charge me for this book exactly? Like $4?
I think it was 10.
I think it was 10.
I was supposed to say, but I mean, minus $6.45 for shipping, so he got like $3.
$3.55.
Yeah.
Andrew, you gotta charge something for shipping, dude.
I told him that when he was on here the other night. You can't.
Yeah,
do
his
that
art
to
is
yourself.
good too, man. Like,
I mean, it's not. I mean, this is like a comic book. This is like a comic book was 30 years ago. You know,
yeah,
like the
it's
paper
30. What is it? 32, 33 pages, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a
Wait, I'm sorry, Jim. He makes about 0 cents because I forgot he had to pay for the book to be printed, then the shipping.
Yeah.
So he made nothing.
He makes like $1. And because he told me what
doing it for the money. I don't know. Maybe he's just doing it to do it. I don't know.
I know he really wants it to be like a show. He really wants it to be an animated series someday.
I think it could be from what he's told me, from what he's allowed me to see of the story, which is pretty much everything up to what he's got right now.
I like the guy. I just don't. I think he should be charging like $10 for the book and then $5 for shipping or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him to send me all of his books, and I'll do a shipping for him.
Well, not only
send them to me,
it's the time and the going to the post office. It's
I mean, obviously he's not doing it to make money because you know what I mean. He's doing it because he loves it and he wants to do it,
he wants to get it out there to people. He wants people to read it. It's a great book.
It's good.
It's good. It's a good book, and I'm not into manga stuff.
I'm not into manga either, but I thought it was. I'll say it again. I like the art in his book more than I like the art in Dino King.
Yeah, because you can see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, the story in Dino King's fine. I just didn't like the art.
Ruby. No, I thought I haven't read yours because I thought when you got banned, it deleted your stuff, and I just looked today and it's still on there. So I'm gonna try to read it. Got to go out of town tomorrow, so sometime this week I'll have some time.
There's a real cool old horror movie or old horror comics campaign on Kickstarter I found out about today's is.
Yeah, them old horrors though, you got to be really careful. They could have diseases
and bring lubrication. They're not self lubricating them old horrors.
You got to be real careful.
I didn't say horror. I said horror.
Yeah, horrors.
Oh, that's what we said.
Horror.
Well, okay. So if you're gonna eat popcorn, what are you gonna put on it, Dave? Butter. That can be used as a lubricant. When you're watching old horror movies. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. You always think we're perverts.
Everyone laugh at the funny joke.
What are you talking about?
What a dick.
Pull up on Kickstarter and do a search for this pre-code horror comic book facsimile collection.
They all can't be winners, Crazy Cat. Even you've had some swing and a misses. Jerks.
Well,
getting bullied.
Yeah. Well, early. Pre-code horror comic. All right. It's they block a lot of this shit. Horror. Oh, there we go. Let's see what this is. Wow. Guys made $275,000.
Jesus fuck.
What, a Kickstarter?
Yep. Yep, here we go. This is the facsimile collection. $275,000 of a $10,000 goal. resurrecting 15 banned pre-code Golden Age horror comic books as a facsimile edition.
So wait a minute. So wait, hold on. Go back to that. It says it's got 850 backers and he's raised 275,000. So that means he's paid. He's making over $325 per backer.
Okay.
Huh?
Click on there. See what these things are. See what I'm saying?
150.
Fuck you, crazy cat. You jerk.
Yeah, 150. 175, 175, 225, 250, 300, 350, 375, 1,800 for everything. Holy
It's a lot of
shit. That's 115 fearsome issues. Collector box set. Bunch of foil variant covers and fluorescent ink.
Look at Jim.
He's ordering it
No,
now.
just because they're
right now. I see him.
No, because these are just reprints of old books, right?
Yeah,
such facsimiles,
but they're banned. Yeah, like they're. It's cool though, man. That's cool as hell.
Oh my god, I see it. I see the wheels spinning in his head right now.
No.
And it's Jim is coming up. Estimated delivery is wow, he's sold a lot of these. So I mean, like, there's only 16 left of this collection, 12 left of this collection. What about the I Want It All? How about that? Where's he? He sold 28 of 50 of those, dude. That's a fucking great goddamn campaign when you can sell 28 sets at $1,800.
Yeah, that's
This one's not even available anymore. The 975, which is basic, and it ships to anywhere in the world. No bullshit.
Jim went off camera, so nobody could see his credit card information in his glasses.
Listen for clicks on the keyboard.
Hold on.
I was looking at something on my phone.
Sure.
Indiegogo's got an app, right?
This is Kickstarter.
Kickstarter definitely has an app.
Oh yeah, I won't back anything on Kickstarter.
Oh really?
The early 50s saw the spread of a moral panic about the impact of horror comics on America's youth. The result was the creation of the Comics Code Authority to censor such content. These are the books that caused that. So the CCA basically pinned the rise of juvenile delinquency firmly on the comics industry.
Don't like
and
the
all this was set
necklace
against a
with the
backdrop
chest
of
hair.
Senate hearings and comic burnings and the release of a book called The Seduction of the Innocent. Yeah, he actually said that. So, because of this active destruction, plus the fact that comics from this era were really...
What the fuck was this, Nazi America? Burning comic books? What the fuck?
Crazy, man.
Holy shit.
Meant to be read and
Crazy, man,
discarded.
crazy.
Pre-code horror comics are incredibly hard to find and stupidly expensive when you do. Until now. We've assembled a collection of the best and most renowned pre-code horror comics from the Golden Age, hunting them down from conventions and auctions and private collectors. Then we've developed a process that combines art, science, and black magic to produce the highest quality reproductions ever created, before printing them as individual facsimile.
It's really tricky. They scanned them.
Yeah. That was the black magic part.
Yeah, they scanned. Wow.
Yeah.
Also, I wonder. Wow. I mean,
you guys, you're so fucking hard on this guy.
I don't like the necklace and the chest hair. I can't.
This
put
is
up
a
with it.
money grab.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look up Weird Mysteries on eBay, comic book, and see
No,
if it,
yeah, the originals are worth money, but not these facsimiles.
well, he's not hiding it.
Issues using the same techniques and paper
Fancy
stocks.
banker words.
Same paper stock.
That's what I was
Facsimile.
wondering, Doc, if these are out of copyright.
He said these are the same paper stock. Here we go.
or printing them as individual facsimile issues using the same techniques and paper stocks as the originals.
Like how fast he says
We're talking
facsimile?
the biggest and most renowned books of the era. Things like Suspense
The
Comics
same
3,
shit paper
Punch Comics
stock that they
12,
used
Chamber of
100
Chills
years ago.
19,
Oh, yeah, that's great.
titles that would cost you upward of 50 grand each to collect. Not only have we crafted the ultimate collections of these special comics, but we've also created complete runs of these classic series, delivered as individual facsimile issues in premium box sets, so that now you can own a piece of comics history. What we've done is create books that'll make it feel like you've jumped into a DeLorean, traveled back to the 40s and 50s, and pulled these things straight off the newsstand. We've spent over 2 years developing the technology and process that has enabled this collection, and we're thrilled to share this truly historic project with you.
I don't trust this guy.
I wonder
want
if
to
it
see
has
his early
ads in
history.
them where you send in, they used to have like in back of comic books, like a coupon that you would put like $1 and mail it to this company, and they would send you a giant box of fireworks.
Yeah.
Or you get the free, or you get the ant hill, whatever, ant colony or whatever. Yeah.
What about the sea monkeys? Did you ever get the sea monkeys?
I see monkeys all the time when I'm driving downtown.
If there was a Trump cover, this would be in Jim's shopping cart.
It's already in Jim's shopping cart. That's why he went off camera.
Yeah.
He said, I can get books and not back CG and lose the bet. So
here's
Dude,
some new
it's a lot
videos
of
from
books.
Katie did.
Okay.
All right.
So I think just the nature of where things are going.
Shave your fucking cheeks.
See, he knew that Riley was going to be on, and that's why he wore a shirt with sleeves. So he definitely has less shoulder hair than Riley now.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, Crazy Cat is 100% right. Those books that he's trying to charge $1,800 for,
you're playing
those
a dangerous game,
collections
Jim.
or whatever. Those collections, what? Saying Crazy
You're,
Cat's right?
Yeah, you're playing a dangerous game. You know how you and him are.
Crazy Cat and me get along great.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, no, those collections of like the collections should be like $25-$30 for the entire collection of stories.
Well, they probably what they're trying to do is make a nut off of them trying to get some of the more rare comics, right? So, but
it's
they're not worth
rare
anything.
comic. It's not worth any. It's printed on, it would be $25-$30 if it was printed on good paper stock today.
Exactly.
Not newsprint paper stock that's shit.
Shit paper stock, people.
Wait a minute, is Eric? Oh wait, if somebody was to take this picture of Eric July right here, they could put something in his hand going right into his mouth. Look at that, like he's licking something.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do it.
So, Jim, if you spent $1,800 on the I Want It All, that's $15 a book.
Okay.
I'm just saying there's 115 books in the collection.
Okay, but my point is that $15 for one of those 32-page newsprint books is fucking outrageous.
Yeah, so it's $25 for a fucking 40-page book.
Yeah, but they're not newsprint. They're printed on good paper with high-quality colors. And
they're all the same. Yeah.
Nah, anyway. You should get
No, I mean, all these $25 books, they all have the same quality. No, they don't.
No, they don't. You got it, Cynic?
Hold on. Yeah, I got it. I got a screenshot. Let me see what I can do. It's going to be pretty jank, but
people have more options. I brought this up in a long form post, and I may end up doing a video on it, like a creator business. Everybody type business in the chat. A creator business video where I speak about this.
I don't like the fact that Eric is actually playing into the joke of business now, because that was what the CG, the detractors were saying. But now he knows he says it, so now it's not funny.
This guy says one big complaint towards EBS is each book is $10 for shipping. You order more than one book, 2 come in a single shipping box. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you order more than 2 books, if you order 5, they put 5 in one Gemini mailer.
Yeah, they do.
you know, I don't know. We're going to find out because I sent a whole bunch of books to CGC. So we're going to see exactly what kind of shape they came in.
When I got my 5 Trump covers, it came
in one mailer, right?
Even one mailer in a big box.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
How about 5 fucking mailers in the big box? That would make more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, god damn it. Lean into
Yeah, I got it. I got it today, Andrew. I showed it earlier. I pulled it out. Showed it. I want to ask you,
Andrew. You don't get to repeat. You got to watch the show.
I see. Sure, it is right here.
Remove him.
Check the check the DM group that we're in with Julio. Oh, you kicked Jim. Oh, Jim. It's pretty jank, but it was a pretty quick job. I had to.
But I wanted to ask you, Andrew.
That's not perfect.
You need to start charging something for shipping because you charge $10 for the book and you paid almost $7 to ship it to me. I don't know what you're doing.
$3 to print it, at least.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. You're losing money.
Even if it was 15, you didn't make enough.
Yeah, you need to charge like $5 at least for shipping or something, bud.
I told him that.
Oh, now I sound like Sturgis.
I don't think they do watch Doc. Tony made a video about Sturgis buying viewers. I don't know if Eric's not buying viewers stimulated. Tell you the truth.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you he is.
Oh no.
What is wrong with Eric? What is wrong with Eric? Here, we can see that's like, what is wrong with Eric? What is wrong with Eric? Eric. What is wrong with you? Oh my God, get that out of your mouth. Don't put it in your mouth, Eric. Don't put it in your mouth. No, Eric, don't put it in your mouth. No. See, Eric, that's what you're going to look like.
Eric is a disgrace to the black community.
Eric, that's what you're going to feel like when you have to do that. Look at the look on your face, all dejected and
oh, Jesus Christ!
The fuck!
I would have known you were going to bring it up on stream. I would have done a little bit better job.
Yeah, like maybe get us out of the picture.
Damn it, Eric! What are you doing? Get it out of your mouth, Eric!
I would have put Daddy Glenn on it. Oh God! Whew! Look how he's scared of it.
He's like, "Oh my God, it's huge! I've never seen." No.
What the hell's wrong with these guys?
I don't know. I'm so glad I saved it.
Thumbnail for the stream. Oh boy, we might get some viewers. Huh?
Detail. I've talked about it, but I could dedicate an entire video about how basically, look, elitism. I've already done a video talking about how elitism basically is dead.
Your fucking cheeks.
I just think that.
What?
God damn it!
What do you think, Eric?
Nothing.
What are you looking at?
When he thinks, it sounds like a wind blowing through a breezeway.
Right now, Eric is thinking, "What the fuck am I gonna do?"
Well, apparently he's gonna keep his business open forever because he makes $700,000 on his campaign. So I guess he's safe.
Kevin, I don't have the Camelot pick, but I'll do it if somebody can DM me the Camelot pick you're talking about.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Eric's gonna be fine.
Just type in Cocaine Copernicus on Twitter or at Ambient Aristotle.
We were clipping pictures the other night.
I mean, I'll do it. I did it to Az forever ago, and a bunch of British people came after me for like 2 weeks. It was hilarious.
Yeah, well. Do that on your Twitter page.
I did. I posted it on there.
Eric's looking at Guyver's BBC. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Can you play the genius for us, Jim?
Oh yeah.
You're in a day where people have more options than they ever had before. And so markets
many
are
times
just
I gotta hear
not,
this?
they shouldn't be looked at the same way as they had been in the past.
Oh no.
I think that a lot of the mistakes happen because people think that they can, and it's just not. It's not like that. And you for sure shouldn't be measuring your success based off of what a mega corporation does.
When fucking Phil Knight from Nike started selling fucking tennis shoes out of his van at the beach in Venice, California, he wasn't thinking he was Buster Brown of shoes at that point, right? When these small clothes companies start out, they just want people to buy their shit, right? And maybe they'll be big, but if not, maybe they can stay alive. Eric, this is how business has worked for fucking ever, dude. Plenty of small people, they make the perfect widget, and then everybody needs the widget. But when he made the widget, he made it for what he needed at his house. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck are you talking about, Eric? He's so retarded. And oh God, these anger me so much. Stimulated.
He makes me mad.
No, he pisses me off because he's a dumb motherfucker. Yes, student of God. He is a dumb motherfucker. And it's the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to justify his existence as the smartest businessman in the world. Fuck off.
Well, it's like one of those old snake oil salesmen, right? Like he's got his pitch down packed, and he does not need to move off of it because he has his loyal retards that are going to buy his stuff over and over and over again. And all he's got to do is make them think, I'm the greatest businessman in the world, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hibbity jibbity, and you won't buy my books.
Americans pissed the whole world off not going to the climate change eco-friendly UN world meeting. Good. Fuck the world. Climate change is bullshit. And for y'all believing in it, y'all need to fucking get it out of your head that it's a real thing. It's not.
Yeah.
He does have a multi-million-dollar business.
He does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people do that and then fail.
But you don't think that Eric wants a deal from Marvel or DC?
Why do you think he's putting out this whole canon of heroes instead of just doing ISOM?
Exactly. I mean, and this is what you do, right? You start off small. Hopefully somebody notices you and they grow your business because they bring you to the next level. Maybe it's Image, right? Maybe Image does it with them for a while, and then, you know, it's super.
He hopes he makes
Image.
enough.
Yeah, and then
somebody wants to buy one of his IPs.
Right, but this is how it's always worked. Like it just, it's so goddamn stupid. It just is. And my dad and I said the same thing. Yes, based. I watch a lot of Korean shit, and I just can't imagine a bunch of Korean people believing that they have an effect on the climate. I just can't believe it.
No.
And F-Ba too. Are we talking about head wound?
Yeah.
You know, he's got radar. You say Matt Barr's name on a live stream, he shows up on your live stream. Like it's crazy. Yeah. It's like he's got a whole row of TVs lined up in his basement, and he's waiting for somebody to say his name, and he just pops in the chat.
He probably has a Google alert for his name. Seriously.
Well, the UN was never a real thing. The UN was to satisfy a bunch of people after World War II.
What people?
The people that lost. Or the people that needed the big three to fucking win the war, right? So
there you go.
They said, you know what, man? We got to make this shit somewhat fair. Everybody's got to have a voice. You know, this is our first attempt at DEI back then. Everybody needs a voice. No, they don't. But we weren't trying to overtake those countries. But you know what? We don't need to go. We don't need the UN to determine how Americans live their fucking life.
We should have turned Europe into Puerto Rico back then.
Our landfill. Flying over our trash and just dropping out of planes. Wherever it lands, it lands. It's Europe. Who cares? Especially Germany. Yeah.
You know, pushed on to Moscow. Just use that place. It'd have been great. It'd have been awesome.
If he wanted it with the image imprint on it, he could have. You think so? You think that Eric?
Man, he doesn't. What IP does he have that's worth the shit? The closest thing he has to a mainstream IP would be Horseman. And it's just a Nightwing ripoff.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah, the UN is doing real things. They're flooding Europe with migrants now.
Oh, yeah, conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, ask all the Brits how they fucking like London now. Oh, they're
They
not
love
allowed in
it.
the fucking city anymore.
Not without paying a tax. You imagine?
Oh,
Which I know some cities in America are trying to do it, but could you imagine getting a ding on your phone for crossing the city border of London and having to pay a fee?
Of the the air tax or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
the
crazy.
congestion tax or some shit like that.
Yeah, I feel real welcome. But I'm talking about like all the non-Brits living in London that have kind of overran the city.
Just a little bit.
I miss my Pro Wing knockoffs. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Britain, it's London. Not all of Britain, but London itself is just isn't the
London
mayor?
has fallen.
Yeah, isn't you mean he didn't save it? Fuck. I watched that movie. I thought he saved that city.
No, I did too, but I guess there's like I guess you got to watch it after the credits and get the the final scene where all these Muslims and shit just get welcomed in by NGOs from Israel.
No, Image will publish your book if you pay them. Oh, like Ripaverse, Ripasend. Is Ripasend a publisher?
Yeah.
Or are they
yeah.
Are they?
No, yeah.
I guess they are.
Yeah, because they have to be. They're an imprint of Ripaverse, which is a publisher, and they use Ripasend as a publisher imprint on the books that they do.
Oh, they do.
It doesn't say Ripaverse, it says Ripasend.
Oh, their new books say that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
New York City is about to begin congestion taxing.
Fuck that.
They'll lose that shit in court, dude. You can't charge that tax in America. I mean, I don't know though. They're trying to charge a fucking mileage tax or pass a mileage tax in Illinois. They've been trying it for years. Every mile that we drive, at the end of the year, we get a fucking bill.
Suck my
dude. I pay enough in taxes on my gas. Figure it out, motherfuckers. We have
I pay enough in taxes when I drive, just between gas and like the exuberant prices you got to pay for a snack at a fucking gas station.
Yeah, Illinois has one of the highest gas taxes in the country. It's fucking stupid.
What do y'all pay for gas up there right now? What's a gallon of regular?
Like $3.06 for regular.
Fuck, I only paid $3.30 for premium. No, I paid $3.26 yesterday.
$3.96 or $3.69. It's one of those two for mid-grade.
Suck it.
Fuck
no.
I don't buy premium now because nobody buys that shit, so it just sits in the tank.
I have to. Both of my cars, I made a mistake and got them where they have to have premium, which fucking sucks.
I get it.
I get better gas mileage with it, so it kind of evens out, but at the same time, it pisses me off when I fill up.
Yeah, that's it. Like the gas, but then they want to charge us a mileage tax, Wilberforce. Like, fuck you, man. You quit. Get out of my pocket. Fuck. Every time I turn around, they're
yes, Andrew, it will.
Yeah, 326 out by me. Yes.
Oh, Jim, you've been ordering the rest of those books, those horror books? Is that what you just
What?
What?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
That's my Christmas
well,
present.
Figure it out.
I ain't never been
hear me
in my life.
Let's get back to hibbity jibbity squirrel words, please.
Shave your fucking cheeks.
That's stupid.
Sorry.
You know?
Stupid.
Just because some other entity is connected to a $1 billion company, makes $500 million on something does not mean that the only way to see success is to make $500 million or something even fucking near that. No.
Well, that's what you were saying in the beginning.
Everything's gonna be. You're gonna have those.
You were outbeating,
right?
You were
you're gonna have
selling
those
them. Remember?
That okay.
He bragged about
it.
It
went right for
for about 2 years.
They make a lot of money, right? Hell, we wrap 2 active collections right now, and between those is $1 million, right? Between
he almost said campaigns. Go back, rewind that a little bit. He almost said
imagine, right?
What'd you just do?
I didn't do it.
Jim did it.
I didn't do it. Jim found something better to watch.
Go back.
Yeah, just a little bit
Oh.
because he almost says campaign.
He go back to
collection.
This part.
I should have never made that for you.
Yeah, that's the question, Doc. What's your net?
He's got nets. He's got nets set up outside of the warehouse. In case
Yeah,
anything
I did
comes off
that,
the fucking
Jimmy.
roof.
It was a real quick job, but you know, somebody had to do it.
A lot went right for them. They make a lot of money, right? Hell, we wrap 2 active collections right now, and between those is $1 million, right? Between
Notice he almost said campaigns, right?
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to rewind. He almost collections. Boy, hibbited you.
A lot went right for them. They make a lot of money, right? Hell, we wrap 2 active collections right now.
Collections.
Yeah.
And between those is $1 million, right? We made $1 million between, which is kind of just crazy to imagine, right? Between Bloodroof and Horseman, those have made $1 million. So in like a 2-month span, we just made $1 million, right? So while that's there's going to be those, right? And there will be someone that's going to be outperforming us for sure. And I do believe there's going to be people that make half that and that still should be considered a success, right? Because I just think that's how it's going to look.
Well, I mean, let's look at like Shane Davis and Yanzi.
Mm-hmm.
They do everything themselves, just the two of them. Yeah. They do all the fulfillment, all the stuff.
Yeah.
They just did over $250,000 on Glorious Rex 3. Mm-hmm. So they're probably going to net more money in their pocket. I guarantee they're going to net more money in their pocket than Eric's going to net. No, than Eric's going to net on those 2 books.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Then Bloodroof.
They're going to put more money in their pocket from that $250,000 than Eric's going to put in his pocket from the $1 million. And that's just because his expenses are. He's still going to probably make. Maybe he'll make 75
$150.
No. About 75 grand. I'm talking in his pocket. He'll put about 75 grand in his pocket.
Yeah, after taxes and everything.
Oh no.
No, after expenses.
After expenses.
Just after expenses.
Yeah.
So after taxes, going to take another 30% off that. He'll pocket $2-3.
Yeah. He'll make enough money to buy a couple more hats.
But he won't claim it on his taxes. He won't take payroll. He's going to reinvest it.
He's going to get fucked in a couple of years. He's going to get fucked so hard by the IRS.
I'm sure his accountant said, dude, we got to show something. Nobody's that dumb.
You want to try that statement again, Dave?
Yeah, dude, he's got plenty of. I mean, he even knows on YouTube, you got to show income on YouTube. He's been doing this for a long time, so
it's not going to look the same. And I think people need to prepare themselves, especially customers, because that's just how it's going to be now. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it being competitive. Look, I had to tell you, and I don't even think competitive is the right word, because I think everybody's playing their own game here, right? Where
so
there used
you
to
get
be
what he's
a way
doing,
to
right?
do things, and really that a way to do things was just that way because everybody else was doing it, and all the proper channels went through that method. Now it's like, do whatever you want. That's the awesome thing about it. This is why, again, if you look at my that post that I did where I talk about like
So
I see people
he's
make a
saying
lot of
he's happy to
mistakes,
be laying-
particularly
making less
people that
money.
have been
Nobody's
around the
saying-
block.
That's what he's preemptively getting into his customers' heads and preparing them for the Twitter wars. When Bloodroof, let me say it correctly, like he does, comes out, and instead of doing, let's say it does 700,000, it does 200,000. When Horseman 2 comes out, it does 200,000. he's priming the pump already for them to go, well, that's what it is in business. Eric done said that how it works, and I believe him. He said that a year ago. He's priming his customers. He's already laying the groundwork for the fucking hibbity jibbity.
Well, there was no Blood Ruth 1. Go ahead, Jim.
I'm multi-talented. That's multilingual, Captain Bipta.
Yeah, well, Blood was already at 470. So
yeah,
I mean,
it's doing good. For
good.
Yeah.
So and that other one's at 7. So he's actually 76. He's actually at like 1.2 million. So
yeah,
I mean, you got to figure if because his payroll is insane.
His lease is insane. His payroll is insane. And he's also got contractors on both of these books. He did not write these books.
That's right.
I wonder, do you think he paid them outright? I don't know. I might even think he paid them outright, or are they getting a piece of the pie? I would think Joe Bennett and Chuck Dixon should be getting
a piece of horse.
Are getting a piece of it.
Yeah,
whatever.
Also, if he paid them up front, whether you
they got paid up front too, dude. They're not going to do this for free.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like a piece, like they get like 40% or something or whatever, 50% of the profit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure because they created it's their IP under the Rippaverse imprint.
Well, it's his IP. He owns it.
I don't know how. I would assume if it was me and I said, look, I want to do a book for you, I'll do it in your world, but it's my IP and it's going to go under your imprint. That's how I would do it if I was Chuck Dixon, the legendary Jesus of Comicsgate or whatever.
Now, I wonder how that would work exactly, because if they're taking a chunk, like of the profit, and his expenses are so insane, that's coming out of the profit. So the profit's not going to be.
It's going to be shit. Yeah, I mean,
there's no way Chuck Dixon and Joe Bennett gave him the IP. He paid some form of fucking money for it. However,
yeah. I mean, maybe he licensed it. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe he licensed it. Maybe they get a piece of the profit. But either way, there's a third cut coming out on top.
If they were smart, they would
paid.
have told them. They would have just said, "We want we each get like $2 or $4 per book sold or something like that."
Yeah.
Plus our initial fee for working.
Plus, plus your contracting fee.
They might. Who knows? Maybe they're under. Maybe Chuck Dixon's been doing a lot of work for. Maybe Chuck Dixon's under salary.
He could be.
Yeah, but if he was under salary, Jim, I don't think that would let him create books on his own as an independent, because when you're an employee, anything you create as an employee is owned by the company. You've seen that stipulation in so much shit in the business world.
Yeah.
Like, I work
anything on company time, and pretty much they get you where everything's fucking company time.
Every time.
Oh, so now at least they fixed their website so that if it shows like the Ripasend comes up on his website.
Good. Way to go.
It always has.
6 months.
I didn't see that before.
It's part of it. You just got to click it. The weird part is, when you click on.
Oh, well, Jay's finally up to 66,000. So
he was there Saturday night. So. Well, but Blood Ruth is a Sasaka's girl, a Sasaka twins thing.
No, Eric created
it. Yeah, Eric created the character. It's his IP, but the Sasakas wrote it.
Right. And then he got a fucking contest winner to draw the book.
Who ended up stopped drawing the book, from what I know, because everybody went to his Twitter page and found out that he was a degenerate. And
is that right?
He just shut everything down. because he was drawing like I think like lolicon and all kinds of shit, and shut his whole internet thing down. And from what I know, they couldn't get a hold of him anymore. He just went radio silent. The guy that was drawing Bloodruth.
Oh, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, that was months ago. I think that's why Bloodruth is technically late.
Oh my God! Look at this picture, Eric. It looks like he's doing something to himself.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna do it again for you, Jim.
Oh,
Leave it there for a second.
I just noticed that. I was like, man. Here, hold on. Let me get it better for you. There, it's better.
All right, let me.
April is under the table. I think it might be neurotic. One of Eric's problems is he promotes nothing. He announces it and it rolls for a couple days. Then he mentions it. Well, but he's Eric, man. You're just going to support me because I'm me. EJ's impression of coked out Nick. Jimmy. Good point. Man, I wish Eric the best. No, I don't. I don't like this guy at all.
Hey, have you guys been paying any attention to that Lincoln Riley thing?
Lincoln Riley, the football
Lincoln
coach?
Riley, the girl that got killed by the illegal in Georgia.
I heard about that a couple weeks
ago. It turns out that the guy was flown into the country by the Biden-Harris administration, him and his family and all these other gang members. He's a member of that Aguila Tuagala gang or whatever. Aguera to Agua, whatever, from Venezuela.
They flew him in?
That's what it said. They flew him in.
Do they have, is there a reason, like hardship? They're wanting to get away from the bad stuff? And what's the reason that they just fly these people in and drop them off other than they're just assholes?
I don't know. You got it, Cynic?
Yeah, I got the screenshot. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Gooding sold more books than
they didn't more books, but not because it didn't have CGC. So,
but they sold more books, right?
They sold a lot of books with Gooding,
right?
Like over 10,000. I think 12,000, 11,000, 12,000.
Yeah. Well, that's not a lot, but it's.
Well, that is.
No, dude, not for Eric fucking July. He sold 69,000 books. The first book, 11,000 is not good, because that's what his business is based on.
Wow, his Isom statue didn't really do too well.
Womp womp.
Oh, you mean the one that's a Todd McFarlane fucking?
No, it's an Iron Horse Studios or whatever.
Oh, really? Because he didn't tell us that when he put it out.
Well, I'm wondering if that's what's going to. It will be. Oh, now the fulfillment is going to be Q2 of 2025. Remember, it was going to be Q1.
Mm-hmm. Sure. And how many has he sold? Or how many? Well, he had 500 available, right?
Yeah, he sold 150.
Come on, Sturgis, get your fucking groupies together. You don't have more than 150 people to go out there and buy your statue.
Everybody that's been around the block makes a mistake, but there are people that come from the mainstream that make this mistake where they think they try to apply mainstream methodology to independence, and it's just stupid.
He's talking about with you. Fucking CG,
and so they take that attitude that they have where they think that everything must run through them, and sometimes it's not like they're purposely doing it. It's just that that's all they know, right? And it's like, well, this had been the way that I've been doing it for 30 years.
I don't know what he's talking about. What does he mean by run through them? What the fuck is he talking about?
Ethan was an artist. After he drew it, nothing went through Ethan after that when he worked for the mainstream. Oh my God.
And this is the guy who's setting up a fucking company to have everybody run their shit through him.
I mean, this is the dumbest backwards ass statement I think I've heard in a long time. look, yes, everything runs through Ethan now because he's an independent guy. He is the final word. Ethan was never the final word in the mainstream. Michael Eisner is not fucking writing comic books in the indie space, dude. That's who would have made the final say for a Disney movie or whatever, or whoever is the editor-in-chief at fucking Marvel Comics. That's the guy that had the final word. Ethan didn't have the final word. Shane didn't have the final word. You dumbass. So Eric doesn't have the final word in his own company is what I'm hearing, Jim. So he just spits out an idea and says, y'all roll with it. I'll check in on the fucking bank account next month when it releases. Is that what he's saying? Because he sounds like he has no fucking say over what's going on in his world. Fucking retarded. God damn it. God damn it. Oh,
all right.
Winter ARA anniversary is coming up. Yeah, isn't winter pretty soon?
Yeah, winter is coming.
Yeah. But Yaira 2's not. Where's that book?
Here you go, Jim. I corrected oh, hold on. No, don't use that one. I made a better one. I corrected some mistakes. Damn it. What happened? Hold on. I got to save it. There we go. Don't use the one I just sent. Use the new one I'm sending you.
Oh, okay.
I corrected a mistake. So, yeah, use. God damn it! It's not. Just use it. Fuck it. I had a funny joke. It's not going to work.
Oh, I thought why you didn't have it with us not on screen?
Yeah, it's not on the screen, dude.
No, I just sent it to the DMs.
No, I got it. I'm just saying I gave it to you without us on the screen, so it's just there.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, you didn't remember?
Hold on. Don't use that one then. I think I've got it. Why is it not wanting to work?
Are you editing out family pics for the stream, Cynic?
Let's hear what he has to say.
It's going to be brilliant,
right? So this is the only way, and it's like everybody, whether you have been in your profession for 60 years or whether you got in yesterday, you need to understand at some point in time you are going to get your ass by someone that's been doing it.
Use that one I just sent.
Or doing it for half the time. They're going to do it and accomplish what you have in a fraction of the time that it took you to get there. And it's probably going to look a lot different than the way that you had been doing things. Everybody that calls themselves professional in entertainment that are independent need to be anticipating that. And if you're not anticipating that, you're going to be left heartbroken.
Who the fuck is he talking
once
to?
it happens.
Is this a TED Talk?
Just go ahead and prepare yourselves for that.
Fuck are we
This is the reality.
It's a TED Talk.
A Tariq talk.
What's so funny?
I fixed it. I edited us out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Did I not do right?
I'm not going to put up with that shit on my stream, dick. Fuck that. That's not funny.
It was a little funny.
No, it wasn't.
See, this is going to be the nature of entertainment going forward, in that people got options.
Damn it!
People are going to be able to come get these audiences in their eyes, and they're going to be doing everything that maybe the previous generation said that they should do. They're going to completely ignore that shit because the rules are different. And it's not that the rules are just different. They're constantly changing, right? Because there are no rules. It's the Wild West. It's beautiful. It's what works for you. Okay, if that works for you, that's the methodology. Well, what works for you may not work for me. What works for me may not work for you. Right? So everybody's trying to figure out how they can get this thing to work.
Yeah. Right.
And
yeah, right.
And I'm excited about it.
Can we
I
listen
see
to
other
Cody
people
talking
doing
about
great
making
things.
bread? I swear
And
to
the reason
God.
why I'm so excited about it is because it's going to put it's going to be challenging for sure, but it's also going to put me in this perpetual state of learning. Right? Which that should be your attitude in
That's
general.
the right one.
I'd argue, but
I
like
fixed it
there's going to be
completely,
these
Dave. I won't
changes
do that
that
joke
to the
again.
industries that you're in like tomorrow. And it's going to be up to you to either be trapped in what is going to be deemed something that's archaic or to adapt and adjust. And the best, that's what they're going to do. Adapt and adjust. They're going to see something happening that fundamentally changed the industry. And sometimes it's not like a technological.
Whoa.
Sometimes it's just
you want to try that one again?
Like customer.
What do you mean?
Like what they enjoy and what they want at that given time is going to change, right? And sometimes it's a natural occurrence. It's not necessarily something that happened that triggered that. It just happened naturally, organically.
Let me ask you guys, how much more can you
the ones that want to be around
change the
are going to
comic book
constantly
industry?
be analyzing things and trying to figure out.
Yeah. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what is Eric doing? Eric,
What is he doing?
No, Eric, no, Eric, don't put it in your mouth. Don't put it in your mouth, Eric.
Hip surgeries.
Don't do it, Eric. Don't do it.
Hey, Chris, you're right. He is just saying words, man. Like, what the fuck is this?
Is this this was a live stream?
Yeah.
If it is, he's just got to fill fucking time.
Whatever it is. Sometimes it is technological, but oftentimes it's not. It's just how people see things. And everybody that's professional needs to be anticipating that, because you don't want to be that old guy, right? That and by old, I'm not saying like necessarily in age. I'm just saying like the person that's just been around, that was stuck in their ways. The last guy you want to be is like, oh, well, y'all are all doing it wrong. We didn't do it back in my day. We weren't doing it like that. So we don't do it like that.
Who the fuck says that, Eric? Who says that in the indie space?
All right, but it doesn't make any sense. I'm not talking about your age. I'm just talking about if you've been around for a long time doing it. But wouldn't that mean they were older? I mean, how could somebody be 5 years old and been doing comics for 30 years? Does that make any fucking sense?
No.
The youngest people doing it or is what, Reenie, and what's that other blonde-headed banker kid's name?
Vaughn. Is,
Vaughn.
Really young. He's really young. He's in his late. Yeah.
So
that's wrong. All right. The reality is this: nobody can determine that. You can't determine what people like, right? As a creator, you can't determine what's good. You can't determine what's bad. Everybody's.
Yeah, as a creator, you can determine what's good because it's your responsibility to try to make it good.
Just like, and just because you like it, don't mean we're gonna like it. And just because I mean, this is a dumb fucking conversation with yourself, Eric. I mean, how somebody sends you a $500 super chat to hear this nonsense? I'm just fucking blown away. Like, I don't understand it one bit. I don't get it. I don't understand what people see. Look at that face.
no, I'm not doing it again.
No. Stop. Your paw screams are the best.
Well, actually, this one would be good. This one would be good with like Az over his shoulder or something.
I know. That's this is
I don't have an Az cutout saved anymore. My little program. I used to.
All right. Well, we're having too much fun.
Where's Dan Blackroyd? He could do it in a heartbeat.
Dan could. Yeah.
He's going to have their opinion amongst creators and amongst fans and supporters. This is how it's going to be. And what people gravitate towards is going to be exactly that. And there's going to be some things that you just don't understand. You can be like, damn, how the hell, why are people gravitating towards that? How does this make sense? It goes against everything that I was taught. It goes against everything that, you know.
No, not
remember, you don't have an all-seeing eye, bro. It just doesn't work like that anymore.
They were taught, Eric. It's because it's
so
fucking
you got
garbage,
to make an adjustment. See, Jen, basically quoting Yaira herself or Sally Rodell. Adapt or die. That's just how it is. That's the truth.
No, it wasn't. It was adopt or die.
Wait a minute. They're not quoting Sally Rodell. They wrote the fucking thing, and that was their quote. They're not holy fuck.
Yeah.
Smartest conversation you ever heard in your life, right, Jim? This is so smart.
Jen or Sylvia Saska quoting Sally Rodell. They wrote the fucking story supposedly, so those words were their words.
Yeah, like it's
pseudo intellectual is what it is. He strings a bunch of words together about a subject that a lot of people aren't well versed on, and he comes off as an intellectual when it's just pseudo intellectual. He doesn't know the fuck he's talking about.
Eric comes off intellectual
to his audience.
Okay.
Let me ask you, Dave. If you didn't find him to be intellectual, right?
Say that again.
If you didn't find him to be intelligent, right? You wouldn't keep listening to him, would you?
Oh no! You're right about
that's my. So yeah, obviously the Sturgises, and the Larrys and all them people, they think he's some sort of fucking business genius, and he talks himself in a fucking hibbity jibbity circles.
Well, I think the bigger issue, dude,
is him not shaving his cheeks.
They picked a side and they don't want to be a loser. That's all. Yeah, it's all about they're fucking SJWs.
Now.
Yeah, they're SJWs. They invested all this time, and they got to do anything they can to get us to understand why he's such a great creator. And again, yes, Horseman did $765,000, whatever it is, $775. Great, it's fine. But it ain't 3.2 million. It ain't 2.3 million. It ain't 1.3 million. So he can talk all the shit he wants, and those guys can talk all the shit they want. But this is not what Eric signed up for. If it was, notice, like Eric says, he's staying off the internet. But if you go to his page, every day he's releasing videos.
Something, yeah. He's always
releasing videos every fucking day on that Young Rippa 59 channel or whatever. And then he's doing a live stream with Az. So he's looking for cash somewhere. He's looking for those 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 view videos just to fucking stay relevant, to get more people to maybe buy a book. But those guys over at CG, that's the old school way. We move differently here. No, you're not, dude. You're not
moving the same.
You do campaigns that you want to call collections. You're fucking getting all your pre-orders done before you print the books. Shut the fuck up, man. You're nothing different. You're the copycat. That's all you are. You refuse to use Indiegogo, so you paid a company to make a website that they manage. So you're paying them to manage your fucking website when you said it was going to be all in-house. That's what you told the fucking world. You're going to change it all. It's all going to be in-house. Nope, it's not. It's just not, dude. You did not create your own website. You don't manage it either. Fucker. Fucker. I wasn't talking to Eric. I was talking to this little fucking gnat flying around the house.
You want to hit play, Jim?
I don't.
Exciting. I fucking love it because I'm always going to be learning. I'm always going to be analyzing these markets. I'm always going to be trying to figure out what
he averages. If this was a stream from yesterday, he had 200.
And I'm also trying to be cutting edge in my own rights. And a lot of that has to do with a lot of that means that you're going to have to say no to some shit. Like I told y'all before, I tell a story all the time, but it's the honest to God's truth. If I would have just sat there and listened to everybody that offered sometimes I asked them, oftentimes I didn't, but their unsolicited advice on what I was supposed to do with the Riververse, I wouldn't be where I am.
Yeah, you
so many people, pros and not pros, that said I should not have created my own website.
You didn't.
I should have instead used another platform, whether it be eBay or utilizing a direct market or a GoFundMe or Indiegogo or Kickstarter. And I said, I cannot make that make sense financially because of how much money I'm going to be leaving on the table because of their platform fees. So I'm just not going to do that.
Clip, clip, and snip, snip.
I wonder what his hosting fees are with that company. You know
yeah,
what I
I
mean?
wonder how much he paid to build that website.
Yeah, it's retarded, dude.
Twice. He's built the website twice now.
Oh yeah, they redid it, right? They redid the whole thing to make it interactive.
Yeah,
An interactive
from the
website.
ground up. So he's paid to have 2 websites built. He's got to be paying some guy to manage it, and he's got to pay somebody to host it.
Yeah, like 200, 300 at the most Wilberforce. It's bad. And he actually sought advice from Ethan on how to do shit back when he started. Remember those days? Like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh man.
Speaking of trials,
your lawyer.
I know this is a
building
hot,
his website's
hot
not
button
the
for you, but
biggest
Eric
thing.
July might have to take the stand.
We will see. I don't believe Eric
You
July's
know
gonna have to take
who?
the stand.
You know who is going to be on my show on
Voldemort
Monday.
himself will be
Voldemort,
here.
short
Voldemort.
Voldemort is going to be on my show on Monday.
Well, Monday you got to move the show because he's got to travel together.
Yeah, he turned down the plea deal, which is great because he's innocent. You shouldn't. Prosecutors abuse the threat of lawsuit of prosecution against you when they know they don't have a case.
Does that mean he needs more money to fund this, or is he good?
Well, he's definitely going to need more money. But now that it has to go to trial in America, you have a right to face your accuser, and his accuser.
His accuser's the state.
The coward. No, it's Eric July.
I don't
think the state.
I don't think
his
Eric July has
accuser's
to
the
testify.
state.
Have you ever testified against somebody who stole shit from you?
No.
Then you don't know. The cops have you as the defendant absolutely have a right to challenge your accuser.
But I think they could admit his statements into the record now.
Well, how are you going to challenge those statements?
No, you have the right to. You have a right to
confront the accuser. Yes,
and they can't even body cam footage can't come in unless you can question the person that's talking on the body cam footage.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like if they're like say someone tells the cops something and it's on video, they can't go, well, they told me, here it is on the body cam. No, that person has to come in and testify in court.
Yeah, just like if you get a speeding ticket and you show up.
Are you on Vicky versus side?
I just don't think he's going to have to testify.
Do you understand how showmanship works at all?
I'm not a part of this show. It's had nothing to do with me.
Oh, you're just like stumping him on purpose out of spite.
No,
That's unbelievable.
You're right. It's the most incredible thing.
Unbelievable.
It's the most incredible thing. I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
I can't wait for Eric July to testify.
It's unbelievable.
Clip, clip.
Yeah, so it seems like they're still kind of fighting. I don't know where that went.
Did you see that fucking tweet he put out yesterday or today saying, Vito, quit fucking talking to me about this bullshit? Like, Dick was like, fucking leave me alone with this stuff. Because I guess the Nerdrotic crew was giving him shit.
No, it was Ripoff first.
Yeah, Ripoff first.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Ripoff first was going in on him, and then Mint was going in on him in the comments.
Here we are.
So
Best decision I ever made was starting my own website. Right? Could you imagine when the PayPal thing went down? And it was clearly some
and you broke their
wild
rule.
stuff. But if the PayPal, imagine if the PayPal thing went down, right? And I was beholden to like a fucking eBay or something, which basically works hand in hand as a tandem. And I got like the whole store got shut down. That could have been fucked, right?
Probably, Jim. Maybe he should have just the rules of eBay before he used them as a pay.
No, PayPal has. If you use PayPal, it's got to ship within a certain amount of time.
That's what I'm saying.
30 days.
Yeah. Is that PayPal's fault? Or is
that's their rules. He should have known that before using them.
But apparently, Eric needed all the money up front because most people, when you use a credit card, don't charge you till it ships. You give your credit card number, and when the shit ships, like from any major retailer, they don't charge the card. They'll hold it, but they don't charge it till it actually ships. You know why?
Yeah, but
because it might take more than 30 days. And maybe that fucking American Express is like, nope, you can't do that, man. You can't do that shit here. We don't play that game, or whoever you have a credit card with, or whatever pay service you're going to use.
Man, it looks like Eric got something in his eye from that last picture.
Oh, no. No, this is where you need the Az spitting in his eyeball over his shoulder.
No, this is where you need Az.
And some things you see, some things you don't. What I was looking at, I was looking at it mainly financially, but also seeing like the inevitable, right? By the time I like got this thing going, I had already been taken off the platform before. I had my Twitter suspensions. I had my Facebook suspensions. having to fight to get my pages back. Right? Y'all remember I went that what? It was like I was banned. I can't remember. It was like at least 4 to 6 months. There was a 4 to 6 month period where I was not on Twitter. You never know. So I'm like, okay, man, I gotta protect myself against that. And so that's why I did it. So yeah, it's just using that as a prime example. Handling my own distribution. It kind of ties into the website thing. But that was another big thing. It was
he just in the last video he said he did his own website because it was too much money leaving on the table going through someone else. Now he says it's because he had to protect himself
from himself
getting canceled because
from
of
himself.
something stupid he says. Okay.
Yeah. On top of that, what's always blown my mind is his first book was supposed to be like a fucking Little Caesars. It was hot and ready. Yep. Why did you do a pre-order campaign?
Nope.
Why didn't you just launch the site and start shipping?
Exactly. I mean, you must have known you were going to sell 69,000 fucking books, right? You must have known that.
Well, I mean, what he should have actually done is he should have did a limited, like if he should have did like sign-ups, like a pre-order, like a sign-up type of thing.
Sign up,
sign up so you can gauge interest from people, and then ordered a certain number of books, and then just dumped them out and said, "This is how many I got." And then if they sold out, and as the numbers, they would have sold out, and then he could have went to a second printing.
Yeah,
and called it the second run because these guys that signed up early are the special ones. They're the ones that actually took a chance on me, Jim. Right? Like these.
But he don't give a fuck about the secondary market, so he didn't care ever.
Because he doesn't know what it is.
Because why wouldn't you just use the direct market?
So?
Well, it doesn't make sense for me financially. It's a middleman, effectively, because the newsstand isn't a seller anymore. And there are people that still believe that. Fine. I'm just telling you right now, from what I picked up from comic book shop owners, there is no newsstand anymore, right? People are. Let me explain what I mean by that.
Comic book.
It does not mean that
shop owners
that browse. It's just that the vast majority of the comic book customer now that does even buy in store already knows what they're going to buy. Very rarely are people going and they're like, "Well, what is that? I'm intrigued by it. I want to buy it." Right? That it's not to say that it doesn't happen. It's just that that's not how people are getting their information anymore. That's not how people. It's not people already know they're going there to pick up their pull list. And sure, they may be like, "Oh, what is this?" But for the most part, the vast majority. Let's just say that. Just say this: it's a minority now of people that are browsing like that. That's just how it is.
Positive.
The way I know,
it's also a minority that a YouTuber with 500,000 subs makes a comic book.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the same fucking argument, Eric, on the different side. You fucking talentless hack. You're being retarded here. If I go to the comic book store, I actually talk to the owner, or the whoever's work band. Hey, what's out that's new, that's interesting? And if they tell me, I'll check it out. Right? If they think it's cool, if they go, there's nothing really right now, then I just buy what I want to buy. But I always ask. I don't know everything that's coming out, so I'll talk to the people that work there. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, that's the whole thing about going to the store, not watching your favorite YouTuber sell you a plushie with some letters on it, fucker.
know that, right? Part of the way I know that, I was that guy. I already knew when I was still buying books, some of them reviewing for my channel, right? I already knew what I was getting. I knew what's coming out that week. So it's just the dynamics a lot different. People used to go to the comic book shop for discovery, and that's just not really the case anymore. So I couldn't make that make sense for me, right?
It can make sense.
Yeah, there can be of benefit, right? Sure.
Can be of
convenience,
benefit.
Cutting out the shipping, right? So people can just go and go buy, maybe more intrigued to go to a comic book shop or a bookstore and buy. And we sell to shops, right? We sell to shops. We do sell to shops. We have a retail reporter in case you didn't know. Portal, excuse me. So if you want to go have your local comic book shop actually buy directly from us, they can do that. And we have a retailer rate. But it's like I'm cutting out so many middlemen by just handling the distribution myself. I cannot make sense of making that my primary model. If my primary model could be direct to customer, making that my direct market my primary. That's to say that we don't do it or won't do it. It doesn't make sense for that to be the crux of the company. As far as how
nobody's ordering your book,
doesn't make any sense. So I made an adjustment. Less of adjustment is just that I didn't want to make that. I wanted to handle our own distribution. I wanted to actually. And again, sometimes now we're talking real business, right? Who would have thought? Think about this. I may have mentioned this last stream.
You mentioned
if I don't handle my own distribution, there is no repercent.
Okay.
And I didn't create
that would be a blessing.
That aspect of the company where we have our own distribution with the intention that I was going to be like publishing other stuff that wasn't Rippaverse as far as its IP being owned, its creator owned. But that doesn't happen. If that's so that opportunity, one that I couldn't perceive. But the only reason that happened is because I controlled the distribution. I said we were going to control that, and I was going to, and it opened up so many other opportunities.
Did it?
Right now, we
Everybody
have this
in
we have
indie
other creators
comics
that are going to be able to take advantage
controls
of
their
that.
distribution unless they go.
And so it's just stuff like that is what I'm talking about. Where the future of entertainment is, there's going to be a lot of trial and error. And there's going to be a lot of what works for you does not work for the next person. So someone else's model is going to be completely different from mine. And that doesn't mean that, that my model is wrong. It doesn't mean that their model is wrong. It just means that that's just how we do things. There's no right way to do it anymore. Like just with the growth of the internet and the growth of social media and how.
Well, there is a right way to do things. The right way to do things is the way you make the most money.
Yeah.
Whatever that way is the right way.
You look at Shane Davis, right? He's basically running the same fucking business. He has his own website that you can order directly from. Right?
Yeah.
And he does campaigns. He wants you to go to his website, but guess what? People like going to campaigns and seeing those numbers go up and up and up and up and up.
No, you can do that on his website too.
But on his
but his website's not as well known and not as trusted as Indiegogo is. Plus, you've got all your payment tied into Indiegogo already, Jim. You can just click over there and order.
Yeah, but I can go to I can go to Shane's website and find stuff that's not on Indiegogo anymore.
I'm talking about new customers, right? Like it's going to take a minute to get those people to get over there, and eventually Shane will probably just do directly from his own website. And now tell me where your business is different than Shane's.
Well, his business has 17 employees in a warehouse,
and he's got Yanzi. So
and a bunch of paid fucking hacks to help make this stuff for him. Not including Chuck and Mike Barron, right?
Not Mike Barron.
How you can pick up customers now is different from what it was 30 years ago. That by itself completely changed the game.
I just want to point out too. Do you see the Yaira poster behind him?
The one that actually looked good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not what Yaira looks like in the book or live action.
That's the only version of Yaira that ever looked good. This is the only one. All the other ones are fucking horrible. And Gandhi's mom.
I saw that.
He thinks he has his own model. He's so fucking far up his ass, Doc. It's unbelievable.
And now people are making their adjustments. What do they invest in? What do they make the primary theme of their company? Everybody's trying to figure this shit out, and there's no right way. Anybody that's telling you that there is only this way to do it, and like that's just arrogance. And it's also elitism, right? Some of that, and I said this in the post. Elitism is only appealing to other elitists, right? And people that would much rather be in that position because it's status, right? It's all about status for them.
Wait, is it statist or statist? Because a statist is somebody completely different than a statist.
Elitist, well, elitist statism.
That's your position. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But that's not necessarily how the market works. And I think that's the importance. It's as much a creative approach as it is an economic one. And you got to keep that in your noggin if you are going to last for years to come as an independent creator in entertainment or doing anything entertainment wise, not just comics.
If anyone here's an elitist, it's fucking him.
Clip, and
he's a fucking elitist. He wants every book to be under Rippasend. He wants everybody to kiss the ring and pay him money because he made big fucking money on his first couple books by sucking fucking Nerdrotic's dick and going around to every YouTube channel that
got on Fox News, got on the Blaze, all that
and
shit.
They haven't had him on in 6 months plus. And he's had how many collections with air quotes come out?
Yeah, that'll be his next thing. He'll have a Rippaverse credit card, Chris, at 29% interest.
Come get your Rippa card, and everybody gets 10% off their purchases through Rippasend and Rippaverse.
That's interesting.
What is it? What's interesting?
Oh, Eric wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes.
So yeah, it's interesting, man. It's very intriguing and it's fun. It's fun, man. I love seeing how people do their things, man. You know, I see the guys as an example at Iconic, right? And how they approach things, and it's just a different model than us. It's there are some similarities. We have a big crossover, but it is different, right? It is different, and I respect those guys so much. I don't look at those guys and their success or other people's success and be like, oh, that's a threat to me. That's wrong. They're doing things the wrong way. I'm doing things the right. No, I don't ever look at it like that. I look at it like they figured out what works for them.
30 minutes, dude.
The results speak for themselves.
Talking about
more power to them.
Right now, he's literally just said it. The result. Look, I don't think.
Right. That's my way of approaching this. Like anybody that's like thinking that they are a fucking cabal of and they dictate what that's a mainstream line of thinking, and you're seeing how that doesn't work in entertainment. You're seeing Hollywood get their asses kicked with that attitude of thinking that I get to determine what's good to everybody. That's not how it works anymore, bro. It used to. I'll give them that. It used to be a way to do things, and not because it was the best way. It was just the way that everybody else did it.
What
and
the
you had to go through these talking about success. That used to be how it is. Now
he's saying Hollywood is dead, Star Wars is dead, MCU. He's the new mainstream.
Yeah, but Jim, what about this thing I hear about called Doctor Who? How's that doing?
Oh, it's dead. Doctor Who.
Oh fuck! God damn it! Huh?
Dalton.
Guess I'll watch anime.
No problem, buddy. I appreciate it. Dictators, dictators. Like it's so. What is it? There used to be a way that you had to do things, but it's different now.
You said dictators?
Like it's a buffet.
That's a good one.
You're talking about dictators?
No. He's gonna hurt himself. He's gonna pull a muscle. He can't do that.
Eric is a dictator of comics.
No. No. This guy. Oh, this guy.
You don't gotta do shit, right? You can look someone's and how they approach their practices, and you can say to hell with that. That doesn't make sense for me, so I'm not gonna do it. And you can still go out there and do great things.
What other ways are there?
And Black Blazer brings up a great point. I wrote a song about it. So if anybody thinks that what I'm saying about elitism is like some newfound thing, I wrote a song about that 10 years ago. It's out there, it's live, and that's the name of the song. Elitism. Elitism. That's the name of the song.
Oh, you're so smart.
And I was talking about the same literal thing. And this is what's so crazy to me is how much crossover there is between how the comic book industry thinks it's run or runs and the music
know how to
industry.
do nuance.
Because that's how I was already prepared for a lot of this, because I already seen this shit.
When you were 22 years old?
Been there, done that.
When he was popping his ass cheeks.
Yeah. And the music industry, it was the same thing. It was like people had their way. I left Fire from the Gods for the reason that we're talking about.
Yeah, I think we're hearing him wrong. He's saying elitism. It's his problem with Asians. Oh. That's why he doesn't like Shane and Yancy. He doesn't like Asians.
Okay, yeah, elitism for Asian.
Yeah, he's like Bruce Lee-tism.
Chung
Lee-tism.
Oh,
Chuck Lee-tism. Oh, that's
not elitism. Elitism. Okay.
Elitism.
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 Not elitism. All right.
Yeah, elitism.
That's the reason I left. Right? I left because I could not.
So he left Fire for the Gods. I don't know if y'all have ever listened to him.
He left because he could not make that shit make money.
Hey, no, because Fire from the Gods actually turned out to be a successful fucking band.
Oh, did it?
I've been jamming Fire from the Gods for years.
Never heard of them.
It blew up as soon as they got a better singer.
Yeah. Yes. They sure did.
They wanted to do thing A. I said thing A doesn't make. I can't make that make sense.
And he was only in the band for a year.
It's just things have changed, and a lot of that is being stuck in how people, often elitists, have told them they must do things, and it's tricked a lot of younger people. And I think that's why things are changing so much, because young people have realized.
Could you imagine him giving a talk to a class?
I don't have to listen to you. Like nothing, and what you say don't even make sense for me, at least.
That's how we
No,
feel
I
about you,
couldn't.
Eric.
And there was a lot of that in the music
no.
industry where people were trying to figure shit out. They're still trying to figure. The music industry has not caught up to technology alone. It's still, they don't even know what the fuck. They don't even know what a diamond record is, a platinum record. They can't make that translate from people buying CDs versus when it was streaming. They still ain't caught up. The same shit happened with comics. It's the same exact thing. It's things that fundamentally changed, and everybody's scrambling trying to figure out what makes sense. And really, the key is understanding that are there maybe.
Did he just actually say that they don't know the difference between a CD and a record?
Yes.
That the diamond records and platinum records, that when they went to CDs, they didn't know how to calculate it. No, fuckhead. They figured that out all the way back when they had 8 tracks and tapes. They counted sales of the fucking albums, total sales, not just
they do that now
from the record stores every fucking week. Stupid. How do you think Casey Kasem did America Top 40 for fucking 35 years? Get the fuck out of here! And oh my god.
I mean, streaming, all they do is do the number of downloads, I think.
Yeah, number of downloads and a number of plays.
Yeah. Eric, I mean, they don't know the difference between a diamond record and a platinum record. The record companies don't know that.
No, they're still making. They're just making records at 45s, and nobody knows what to do with them for the jukeboxes that don't exist.
I love how he left Fire from the Gods and he never even recorded one song whatsoever, and he was only in the band for like 6 months.
Oh,
but he left them because they didn't know.
He has no credits.
No.
So
I'm looking up the band history right now.
Some universal truths, perhaps. But when it comes to how your business functions, yes, there are things that you probably should not do. But there also are going to be things that are just going to be more unique to that individual company or individual.
I wonder how many things he's realized he should not do.
Imagine leaving a successful band and then going to backwards.
He just said, like the way he said that about with your company, there are some things you should not do.
Yeah,
exact thing. It's things that fundamentally changed, and everybody's scrambling trying to figure out what makes sense. And really, the key is understanding that are there maybe some universal truths, perhaps. But when it comes to how your business functions, yes, there are things that you probably should not do.
There's universal truths in comics and music, and you know what it is? Y'all ready for this? Brace yourselves. Make good product. That's it.
Yeah. Please appeal to the fans.
That's it.
Make something that when I purchase it, I brag about it. Right? Like
there you go.
Oh, I bought this new fucking ISOM book. Don't buy it. It sucks.
That's it.
I
will be forced Wooster, but that's the easy part.
I saw Deadpool Wolverine movie.
Yep.
Go watch that movie. It's good. It's fun. That's what you want. Like it's there's a reason shows are popular because people talk about them.
Oh yeah.
It's been that way forever, Eric. Nobody talks about your shit except for your assholes that just ridicule people for, having their opinion about your book, but they're just assholes. There's nobody out there that's coming from the free market to support these books that Eric July sells. It's not. It's a goddamn website or YouTube page that has his followers. And this month they had a little bit extra money for this book, and they got to buy some CG stuff and T-shirts along with the gym, so it sold more. And he learned his lesson from that Baron book. I gotta sell extra shit if I want to make some cash.
Yeah.
And that's just, but that number is just for shits and giggles. He still has to produce the CGC stuff. He still has to produce the T-shirts and the hats. So it all costs him money. So I bet he made more profit off the Baron book, Jim, just because it was straight books. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just straight books. They're not a whole bunch of extra nonsense.
He didn't have to put anything else out.
No
so
extra
it was
packaging, none of that other stuff that goes along with shipping all that extra shit. So I guarantee I'm not going to guarantee it, but he probably made as much or more on that book than he did on this book, even though this one, did what? Double the revenue or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Wilberforce.
But there also are going to be things that are just going to be
does Backwards have on their music?
or
Since
unique
Fire
to
from the
that
Gods is
individual
11 to
company
15
or
million
individual
views.
person, individual creator. It's just the way that it's going to be going forward, and you better be prepared for it, and you better be constantly ready to make adjustments, and don't be stuck in your ways to where you feel like my position is the position, and just out of ego and arrogance, you're going to stay stuck in that and then get your ass kicked. Not by someone else, by the market.
By the market.
The self-awareness.
It's fun for me, man. I love it. I fucking love it. It is a lot of uncertainty that comes with it, but that's exciting to me. I think it's what you're seeing is a big market correction, and when markets correct, everybody's flailing trying to figure out, okay, what are we going to do next? And that's the stage that kind of independent entertainment. That's where it's at now.
And you're not even backwards.
Clip, and snip.
They're
snip.
only independent because they got dropped by their fucking record label.
Eric is a douchebag. Exactly, Snorb. He's just an asshole, dude. It's a complete douchebag. Make adjustments, changing the story. Eric is employing a warehouse full of people who just stand around doing nothing in between campaign shipments. That's money being flushed down the toilet. But he's moving differently, Crazy Cat. I mean, he's the smartest guy in the room. He walks into his warehouse every day. He sees them playing grab ass on the video camera. But he loves it. Like, I love it, man. I love the challenge every day. The challenge is fucking fire everybody. You'll make a lot more money, dude.
Joe Music 931 with the $5 says, one day I hope to get to the level that you guys are on, where my very existence causes grown men to become career clowns and hate. Yes, sir. It's a fun
I'm
place
not a
to
clown.
be.
I'm just from Alabama.
Because I don't care. And they do. So
very much they do.
Oh, I hate this whole conversation.
Do you know what I'm doing? No, I just get sent clips here or there because I don't actually give a shit. But it's fun. But it's fun when I do because they are funny. DB with the £2 says, does EJ smoke a crap pipe like other pros?
No, I don't. I'm straight edge, so not interested.
No, a guy that you can talk to about it if you're
Are you straight edge if you also suck dick?
Wait, are they telling them they could talk to their friend Gary who sells meth?
Yep.
He just said, I got somebody you can talk to if you're interested.
It's quite hilarious though to hear these two talk about grown ass men getting angry about what other people make when that's how they've all made their living.
Yeah.
All they do is hate on shit that mainstream companies make, which are just other people making stuff for you to consume. And that's all you guys do is sit there and hate on it all day. So fuck you, Az, and your stupid. You're wearing glasses now. Is this to make you look more serious? It's just Grandpa Az. Oh, man, I'm sorry, he hasn't had sex with a girl, so he can't have kids. So
yeah, he's still incel Az.
Yeah,
he might be able to hook you up as well. Just saying.
Oh, Gary, yeah,
Gary hooks people up.
He's got you covered, bro. He's got you covered, bro. Yeah, and he also broke into houses and all that good stuff. Crazy Cat when people were home. Yeah, it's such a great guy. Such a great guy.
Yeah, I wonder why his comic book.
I just want to say, Eric, I have no idea. I'm going to show you something. I don't know what it means.
Okay.
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure, $2. Lesson that I don't smoke crack. What? I don't get it.
Oh man.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh, they're talking about somebody without talking about them. They don't ever talk about people.
Nah, I think it's just a crack epidemic.
Yeah, he's the only person to ever be banned in the chat.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
That is weird. Why would somebody say something like that? It's so weird.
Nitrous.
So weird.
Because everybody's bitching about my lighting. I'm gonna change it from yellow to white.
So weird, Dave.
So
People
weird.
Smoking crack. Shouldn't be doing that.
Shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no. Oh,
what was that?
That was fucking
doing
that.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no. Oh,
what was that?
That was fucking.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no.
That
That was fucking.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no. Oh, stop. Fucking
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no. Oh, stop. Fucking
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no. Oh, stop. Fucking
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no. Oh, stop. Fucking
Here we go.
Rah, 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 rah.
Here we go.
Rah, 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 rah.
Here we go.
Rah, 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 rah.
Here we go.
Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, rah,
It's so stupid.
Holy fuck. Oh.
It's still going? Holy shit.
It was funny watching my circle light up as it went down the row saying Jim.
What the fuck is this crap?
To become Korea clowns and hate. Yes, sir. It's a fun.
I'm not a
place to be.
clown. I'm just from Alabama.
I don't care. And they do. So
very much they do.
Oh, I hate this whole conversation. Stop. You're fucking with the chat too much.
Hold on. What is going on here?
I have no clue.
You can talk about it.
Are you straight edge if you also suck dick?
Wait, are they telling them they can talk to their friend Gary who sells meth? You just said I got somebody to talk to.
It's quite hilarious though to hear these two talk about grown ass men getting angry about what other people make when that's how they've all made their living. All they do is
Crazy,
make
right?
on shit that mainstream companies make, which are just other people making stuff for you to consume, and that's all you guys do is sit there and hate
These
on it all
guys
day. So
make
fuck you
really
ass,
good
and your
points.
stupid,
I
your
enjoy
wearing
their
glasses now just make you look more serious.
That cynic
Just
guy,
grandpa
he makes
as, oh,
good
sorry, he
points.
hasn't had sex with a girl, so he can't have kids. So
I like him. He's all right. That Jim guy and that Dave guy, though,
Yeah.
He might have to hook you up as well. To say.
great guys.
Oh, Gary, yeah,
Gary hooks people up.
he's got you covered, bro. He's got you covered, bro. Yeah, and he also broke into houses and all that good stuff. Crazy cat when people were home. Nah, it's such a great guy. Such a great guy.
Yeah, I wonder why his comic
I just
book.
want to say, Eric, I have no idea. I'm going to show you something. I don't know what it means.
Okay.
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure, $2. Lessons that I don't smoke crack. I don't get it.
Oh man.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh, they're talking
I mean,
about somebody
either,
who's
man,
talking about.
I-
They don't
He's
care
talking
about
crack?
people.
Yeah, no, I think it's correct.
Yeah, he's the only person to ever be banned from the
I
chat.
have no idea what that means. That is weird. Why would somebody say something
Who
like
got
that?
banned from the
It's so
chat?
weird.
So weird. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Crazy Cat got to ban him actually. Oh weird, Dave.
Yeah, Crazy Cat's
Shouldn't be doing that.
shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no.
What was that?
That was fucking doing that.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, stop.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh no.
Hold on. I'm trying to fix it.
Holy shit. What? Kim's not talking about Nick? That can't be true.
Huh? What else does he have to talk about? Turd cutters or something?
See, this is why you can't come on the show. Nick?
I promise you. What else does he have to talk about? Behavior. Turd cutters or something?
See, this is why you can't come on the show. Nick?
Why can't I come on the show?
promise you. What else does he have to talk about? Behavior. Turd cutters or something?
See, this is why you can't come on the show.
All right, I'll stop.
we're the best content we can find on the internet. Yay! Oh my goodness. What the hell?
What happened?
I
All went
changed
black.
Oh, because of that. We can
I'm trying to find something else to play.
Well, you could probably go. I gotta get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay. We can go.
Yeah, I gotta go back to Birmingham
right?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got an early day.
I gotta go. Tomorrow is no theme show, so we'll find more shit to make fun of. I'm gonna start maybe I don't know though. I just like the night live shows or the Theory Thursday because coming up with a topic just doesn't make sense here. We get started and we just drift off so quick. Oh, Howard
I'm
Sperm.
not, still happy with the production of it. Mike's still learning how to produce. But, I hope you can look over that.
Look over that.
Yeah, look through that.
Find your bit. Where is your bit? Oh, John. Okay. All right, let's hear it.
All right.
Now, what is this bit about? Do we need any explanation?
Yeah,
Or
Robin's
just
got some
You can
nice.
just play it, I guess.
All right. This is Stuttering John. And every 3 seconds, let's break in and tell the people that it's not ours.
All right.
All right.
Okay. That's funny.
What?
Yeah, all right. I can see what's going to happen. All right.
All right, that was not us. All right, here we go. All right, can I just say something?
What?
There's about 10 seconds too much music there. That's college.
Can you discuss this with Mike? He's got to learn.
Well, Mike's got to get it together. All right.
You tired of working for your money? Are you tired of doing things that are expected of you? Do you want to read newspapers, go out on dates, yell at your underlings, not to mention monopolize on your boss's name? Well, have we got a record for you? Case smells new and smelly. Boy, Gary Delabate's I Don't Work for a Living. You must buy this now. Watch how Gary passes the buck.
Gary, I need you to call Ronnie. Hand deliver this to my agent and cue up the Joe Wall song. Close the door behind you.
John, I need you to call Ronnie. Mike, bring this to Howard's agent. Shelly, cue this up to the Joe Wall song.
Wouldn't you want to sleep at work?
See you, Dalton.
Hey, is anybody going to answer the phones around here? Or how?
Good night,
This
Dalton.
was back when Howard Stern was actually funny.
Was it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Howard Stern
Well-
used to be funny, but I don't
Good
know.
night, everybody. I guess we're gonna leave. Dave's old. He's got to get his sleep. And all that stuff.
That's the guy that leaves all the time.
Oh, the guy.
This is the guy who doesn't show up for shows all the time.